you're listening to Mr. Show Business. Who is this? It's the Howard Stern Show. 92.3 K-Rock. Rock Radio. K-Rock. This is say that there's a lie. The Howard Stern Show.
All right, so we were talking about JFK Jr. coverage. Jackie Pennock's joke page Martling is four.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, I can't forget that. His 4 raunchy joke videos are only $20 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Endless filth. Buy 2 get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. And his 3 Wild Oleo CDs also available at all Sam Goody in the warehouse. For new jokes and filthy information and 3D Joke Man, visit jokeland.com. Jackie's taking a flying.
Good.
Right. By the way, the movie Eyes Wide Shut, starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, made $22 million, making it the #1 movie at the box office.
That's not a huge opening.
No.
But they're saying that a lot of the audience was glued to the TV watching the JFK Jr. coverage.
Well, I'll tell you something. Gary was telling me he was at some party. He says every third person said they'd gone to see Eyes Wide Shut, and were just like, they said there were people walking out of the theater telling other people, do not go see this movie, it's so bad.
Well, Larry King in his column today says that he can't stop talking about the movie.
But he doesn't say, well, why?
No, he says it was a little too long, but he can't stop talking about it. Maybe he's talking about how long it was.
Well, Gary said there were people who actually stood up and booed at the end of the film. How much they hated it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's his 6th consecutive #1 opening.
Yeah, he can open a movie. By the way, remember I told you I went over vacation and visited Sandra Bullock and Betty Thomas on the set of their new movie?
Mm-hmm.
And
28 days or something like that?
Yeah, there was tons of paparazzi there, and they took tons of pictures of me and Sandra Bullock. And I never once saw one of the pictures. So finally, in this week's Star magazine, there's a picture of me and her, and she looks great. She's a very attractive woman, but
I didn't think either one of you looked very
Really?
good. I didn't think it was flattering to either one of you.
well, I look like a corpse. I really.
It almost looked like she was hugging a wax figure there,
Yeah.
like you were at Madame Tussauds or something.
I just want to say that's not me. That is a Howard Stern lookalike.
Okay.
I'm much better looking than the guy in that
the
picture. Yeah, that was not me at the set. I don't know who that guy is. He has he's had facial reconstruction, I think.
After a bad accident?
There's also a great picture of Pam Anderson and Lonnie Anderson standing together.
I was going to ask you about that. Is that incredible?
Oh, the both of them together make such a vision.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Lonnie does.
Yeah. Pam Anderson is so beautiful.
And Lonnie looks like, yeah, that could be her mother.
Yep.
They're going to play mother and daughter on VIP.
It's the only thing believable about the show. Pam Anderson is so attractive, it's ridiculous. God, she's hot.
Is she hotter than the Playboy playmate you saw last week?
Oh. I don't know. I just have to say Pam Anderson is beautiful.
I remember the comments being said after, what's her name? What was her name?
I don't know, but she was beautiful.
Victoria Velstedt.
Oh, that's right.
In fact, I went on her website to look at pictures of her. Victoria Velstedt.
You wanted to be with her the rest of the day.
Yep. I spent all Saturday looking at John F. Kennedy Jr.'s plane and Victoria Velstedt pictures.
Her name is.
All right, so as promised, JFK Jr. did this show. We took a couple of clips to remember him by. Here's when he discusses arguing with Carolyn Bessette in the park. Remember they had that big argument in Central Park?
Yes.
So I said to him, well, what's going on with you two? This is before they were married. You are having some life, my friend.
I know.
And this is what, I mean, he really, this is a guy who had a life. This is why I think people are fascinated with him and this plane crash. This is a guy who really had the perfect life. He was famous. He was incredibly handsome, one of the most handsome men in the world.
Yes, and hadn't done anything to be that handsome.
No.
It was just natural.
Just natural.
Had a great body.
Great physique, and lots of money, and could have any woman he wanted.
And he did. Yesterday they had a whole page of the women he had.
I bet you a lot of them were like, wow, good thing I didn't marry this guy.
Really? Because I'd have been on that plane.
Oh, yeah.
I said, it's unbelievable. First of all, so what is the response, obviously, as long as I got you here, to
to all the tape that they're showing at even Central Park messing around with that chick. I saw the tape. It didn't look like you were beating her up or anything. It looked like you were arguing.
Absolutely.
You were just having an argument.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't like you smacked her around or anything.
But when you're done at Kennedy,
kind of media hysteria.
do you ever check to make sure that
Did you ever let him get a word out?
No. No cameras on you when you're arguing in the
No,
park?
it was funny because once the argument was completed, we kind of looked around and there was this guy sitting on a bench.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's kind of weird, you know. He's sort of looking intently at us, and then about 5 days later, we got the news that the entire thing was televised.
And then you're saying, wait a second, now you have to go through your mind. What did I do? Did I do anything really that bad?
Right.
Everyone
comes up, well, did you see the tape? Did you see the tape? And I was like, no, I was in it. Why do I have to see the tape?
I watched it. I saw it on Day and Date.
Day and Date was playing. There's a 5-parter.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know what Day and Date is either, but there was a 5-parter. And on the first day, nothing happens on the tape, so you go, okay, they're saving the good stuff for the second part. This is where you can smack her around.
Wednesday, Thursday,
this is where you smack her around for getting pregnant. So then you go, what do you think?
Pregnant?
Yeah.
We haven't even established
we haven't gotten to that yet. I got a million questions. Yeah, right. Now, wait a second. How often do I get to talk to you?
5 parts. Wasn't part 2.
Meanwhile, this was so weird when we had him on the show that he decided to come on because I was doing George Magazine. And there was a woman who showed up who claimed to be his publicist, but actually she was someone who had worked with Jackie O. And this was right after his mother died that he did our show. You know, it was not too long after.
The woman who was with him?
So here's what happened. He came up by himself.
Uh-huh.
Which was really kind of cool. No entourage, nothing like that. And he was sitting in the green room reading the newspaper until we were ready for him. And then when he came in, this woman shows up who claims to be his personal publicist or something. Wasn't anything to do with the magazine. Probably one of Jackie O's people who was held over from the days when Jackie O was alive. And she was like, he's not signing any release, and you have him for 15 minutes. And she was yelling at Gary, it's 25 minutes already he's in there, and you're lying to me. And it was like a whole scene. And really, the kid could have cared less.
Yeah.
It was just all this sort of carrying on around
Everything was managed and controlled.
Yeah, and I don't think he even wanted anything to do with this woman. I think that she kind of felt an obligation to Jackie O, even though she was dead.
So still watching even.
You're watching over his image. Yeah, what is it, Baba Booha?
Yeah, she said, she told me, she got right in my face and she said, you disobeyed me. You said it would be 15 minutes and it's 25 minutes. And I'm thinking, gee, in the grand scheme of life, is that really so bad?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like we were having a bad time.
But he was great. I mean, he said he's his own person. He did what he wanted. He left when he felt like it.
Yeah. Yeah, he left on his own. He had on that beret.
No, that's that cab driver hat.
Yeah. Turned backwards, though.
Yeah. You know what we're talking about, Robin? It's plaid, and it's got like a lot of the cab drivers wear it. It's a funny hat. It's like an old guy's hat.
His wife, Miss Carolyn Bissett, was one of the nicest people I've ever met in terms of, like a celebrity.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, she was very down-to-earth and very intelligent.
Very pretty, too.
Very beautiful. And I know that she doesn't photograph well because when I would see her in person, she, first of all, had some body. I mean, I saw her...
You can see the body in the photograph.
Robin, I once saw her in a pair of sweatpants with like one of those short shirts, the flat, hard stomach, very tall, the long blonde hair, beautiful woman, and really a nice person.
That was another thing I learned yesterday all day long, that in high school she was voted most beautiful person.
Now, let me ask you something. Did you ever hear in a high school of someone being voted most beautiful person?
I've heard of best looking and best personality, but I've never heard of most beautiful person.
I was talking to some guy who went to the high school, and he says, actually, the principal would get up and have to hand people these awards, and he gave her, what was it? The most beautiful person award.
Wow.
It's not really for academic excellence.
In my school, they had an award. It was like best personality, best looking, and one was best afro.
What about best teeth?
No, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering, because you keep saying she's very intelligent.
She was intelligent, I'm telling you.
What are you basing that on?
Just the discussions that we had about people and current events, and she seemed to be very insightful about people. I was impressed with her.
Sometimes you can be impressed.
I know what you mean.
And I'm just wondering if that has something to do.
Well, listen, whenever I talked to her, I was not sure whether I was impressed because she was this super famous person who was willing to talk to me in a normal way. B, was I impressed because she was so goddamn beautiful that I'm impressed by strippers.
Right.
No, but she wasn't like that.
Because I know a lot of people have said John F. I mean, especially now, they're saying he was much more than just a hunk. You know, he's all of a sudden.
I didn't hear anyone saying that.
Oh yes, lots. Oh God, then you weren't listening very well. Yes. Oh, he could have done anything he wanted. He was not just. You know, he ran that magazine. You know, he actually sat in on meetings.
Well, no, and he was a nice guy. Let me tell you something. Very down to earth, but it didn't strike me as being very super intelligent or anything like that.
And you're even saying now, just because he failed the bar 3 times doesn't mean anything.
Right. Yeah, sure. No, but if anything, I was impressed with his choice of a woman to stand at his side, because he could have had any woman he wanted. He could have gone with some Hollywood bim. This girl was no bim, I'm telling you. She was no bim. But, spoke well of him.
I don't know.
It spoke well of him.
Because you can be impressed.
And that was another cool thing. They showed her yesterday. They showed them they had a clip of them going into some screening, and somebody said, "How's everything going?" And she goes, "It's going well." And they said that was a lot for her to say. You know, she wasn't a big loudmouth.
There were a couple of years ago that she was reduced to tears because they kept flashing the bulbs as she just walked out of her house every morning.
Yeah, but I hate when
she was painfully shy.
I hate when you see somebody with a big loudmouth. Like, she was just very nice.
Yeah. Well, she was nice, and again, a lot of these rich guys have I don't know, and particularly with the Kennedys, the same way they skied down a mountain playing football.
Well, they even said with John F. Kennedy Jr., somebody was saying the first time he went skiing with him, he took him immediately to the biggest drop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's almost like a daredevil death wish kind of thing. Honest to God. Really weird. And, of course, the networks didn't know what to say because it wasn't working out. They figured they'd find the plane within, like, 10 hours or something.
Yeah, there was no conclusion to this story, no new information for hours and hours.
Yeah. And, at some point they didn't know what to say. They spent most of the day going, John F. Kennedy was a great man. I mean, he is a great man. Let me correct that. We're still holding out hope. And I was like, you guys are the only guys holding out hope. There's nobody holding out hope. There was some guy from the Coast Guard who was on the air going, I've seen situations where a person isn't found for 4 days and we find them. I'm like, they ain't finding nobody.
Really? This is not, Africa.
Yeah, they're not in the bush.
Around the woods.
If they washed up somewhere, someone would find them.
Right.
But they kept changing tenses. In Europe, they had them dead that morning. And I told you, they ran out of places. At one point, they were outside the vigil, outside the apartment of John F. Kennedy Jr., which I'm always shocked that people show up and start putting things there. I'm just wondering who are these people that think to do this. It would never occur to me, but what can I tell you? But they came out and they go, Spike Lee walked by here. And that I knew.
Was he on his way by, or did he make a special trip?
I think he made a special trip. So
he should be rounded up with those people.
That's when I knew. Yeah, that rounded up for questioning. That's when I knew they were out of news. They even Harvey Keitel just happened to be walking by because he lived in the neighborhood and they interviewed him.
That's more reasonable.
They'd run out of people to interview.
But I do wonder about the idea that the first person to get the picture of the Kennedys crying is, going to be worth money.
Really?
They're stalking, they're hanging around that compound in droves.
I didn't realize you'd get money for that.
Oh.
I would have.
Are you kidding?
I would have flown down. Stood outside. That's always weird. That's got to be a weird job.
Yeah.
Standing outside somebody's house after they just lose 3 people.
Waiting to see them, yeah.
Because we need a shot of you crying. If I was a Kennedy, I'd put landmines in front of my house so I could blow up the reporters.
But you know what was interesting to me? That he and Caroline are really close. They say they speak almost every day.
Who?
John and Caroline, his sister.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice that they were friendly and close like that.
Yeah. I haven't heard from my sister in 3 weeks. You know this song? You know who that is? That's Lou Reed.
I thought so, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Lou Reed could be really bad sometimes. Like if a listener had sent that to me, I would have thrown it in the garbage.
Yeah, because I thought this is somebody's homemade tape.
And then Lou Reed can be incredibly great sometimes. I'm very confused about Lou Reed. Because he does a great song like Heroin, and then it does that.
The other thing that I found surprising was that people at the Arlington Cemetery, site of the burial place of John F. Kennedy and Jackie and their son Patrick, people also flocked there. They couldn't get to New York.
Yeah.
They went to the Arlington Cemetery site where his mother and father are buried.
I flocked into the basement. Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, how, you want to hear the long version of that song?
Oh, dear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I seem the perfect union, and
No, I don't want to hear it.
Wow, that's really terrible.
I'm pretty sure I could do a better job.
What we just heard was the best of the song.
So, I don't know. Let me take a couple of phone calls. People do want to talk. Hi, Mark, you're on the air.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard? First of all, I think John F. Kennedy Jr. was kind of stupid because he had to work the rudders, and they said he was wearing a cast.
And the reason he was wearing a cast, in fact, he had the cast off. He had just gotten it off, but he was limping.
Still limping.
Yeah. The reason he's wearing a cast, he was paragliding with, like, rollerblades. Like, it's weird, man. It's like, it is almost like a guy who doesn't care. Like, you know...
Well, they say his intelligence level wasn't too high. Apparently it wasn't. He was flying a plane with his foot like that or with a cast or what have you. And know what else? I think that...
Well, anyone who knows about aviation is that if you go into a spin, you have to use your rudders, evidently.
Oh, yeah.
And you would need both feet for that, wouldn't you?
Yep. And I think that Captain Jenks was very distasteful with what he did. I think a lot of his stuff is funny as hell. But I think it was so distasteful, I just want to knock his teeth out. I live over the bridge.
I don't know. I don't know why people would get bothered by Captain Jenks calling in and doing that. I don't really get bothered by it. And you know, I was sad by the news, but I don't, you know.
That family's had enough tragedy.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And then,
I don't think they were watching.
I don't know. I just don't get affected by crap like
Howard,
that.
it's so not about the Kennedys. It's so about people who don't screen their phone calls, I think.
I think so. I mean, who even cares?
and the news people are the biggest idiots in the world.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Hey, Cy, you're on the air. Dennis Rodman's coming in a couple of minutes, and also I want to play some more
Hey, Howard.
Two Truths and a Lie, or whatever that is. A game.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Why do we have to keep talking about John F. Kennedy?
All right, I'll drop it if you want.
Yeah, man, I'm tired of that.
Okay.
It's my first time calling you, too. I love you guys. Hey, Robin.
Hi.
All right, man.
Bye.
Bye.
It's true. Why do we? Yeah.
There are senators who die in plane crashes, don't get that much coverage.
Yep. That's true. I don't know. That's weird. Hey, Gary, fast forward to clip number 2, and then I'll end this discussion. Maybe the guy's right.
2 and 3 are really good.
Yeah, go to that.
Sonny Bono didn't get this much coverage.
Thank God. All right, here we go. You're in high school, you don't really... Okay, all of a sudden, like, what age do girls start doing it? Like, 15? I figured you got... you must have got laid at 15. 14, you lost your virginity, easily. Don't be too proud of yourself.
No, I think it was a little later. I think it was actually, I was a late bloomer.
Really? 18?
Somewhere in high school.
Really?
Yeah, well, like everybody.
With regular girls or a model? Or did you start with regular girls?
You're
smart. You practice on regular girls till you get to the model.
Oh,
man. You know, that is smart.
Yeah, why go with a model and have a bad mouth?
Yeah, bang a bunch of regular girls, get your chops going, and then...
Right.
Yeah. Life.
So
Give
when
me
you
that.
get to the part where you pick up the phone and you say, I want to meet Madonna.
Yeah. Now, how do you get her?
No, that never.
How do you do it?
That never happened.
How does it happen then?
I think I happened to be at the same place, and you know how these things are.
She was wild for you, right? She saw you.
No.
Women look at me, they want to vomit.
Each other.
You know how women look at you?
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah. You don't know, man. I know it.
No.
So what are you saying? So, like, all of a sudden Madonna's in the room. She goes, oh, my God, like John F. Kennedy Jr., and then she comes over and makes all the moves, or you have to actually talk to her?
No, well, I mean, I just think we were introduced and chatted, and then, her entourage whisked her away, and
that was it?
And then I, walked to the other corner of the room.
And you never did it?
Never talk to her again?
No, I mean, she was actually in the first issue of George. She did there's a section at the end of the magazine called If I Were President. And
oh yeah, where she slammed me.
What she said about Howard.
Little slut.
You're telling me you
I hope
never
you nailed
dated
her.
Madonna?
I'm sorry.
You nailed her, right?
You're telling me you never dated Madonna?
I never dated Madonna, no.
What's the move? And what happens? Like, you're with these girls a while, then you get sick of them, and you can just dump them over and get the next one, right? Oh, man. Are you going to marry this new one? Don't do it, pal. You know what?
What was the argument?
Can I say something? You eat steak every night.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you want a hot dog. And you see what I'm saying? Trust me. I got married young.
When did you get married?
I got married. I was 22 years old.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe me and you could be buds if I was married, man. We'd be having the kind of same
Now
kind of
you're
fun.
going to dump your wife so you can hang out with him,
I
huh?
would, man. Tell me how to do it.
Well, actually, yeah, you referred to your marriage vow in the piece that you wrote for George.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I talk about virtue.
Yeah, Mr. Virtue who died.
He called Mother Teresa's work with the poor a publicity stunt.
Hey, did I?
I guess you did.
That's funny. I'm a funny guy. It was a publicity stunt. You think? I'm right.
Right? You believe that?
I did.
And you
in George magazine, I do call Mother Teresa a publicity. I say she has a good public relations
But
guy.
your virtue is totally shot with me.
Yeah, well, too bad. That's why you got John Kennedy Jr. sitting here with my virtue.
Robin, is it true that Howard said that I used the magazine as a coaster for used condoms?
Yes, that is true.
That's it.
You're going to marry this new girl. Don't avoid the question.
That my job is dating?
See, he had a good sense of humor. I used to rip him pretty good.
That is funny. Your job is dating.
That was his job.
For a while.
And that's a full-time job, believe me.
Rollerblading.
Well, come on, man. You got to admit, you're sort of like the front guy for George magazine. There are a lot of people under you.
Symbol. We have five people on our staff, on our editorial staff.
But you're here to say that you really work on the magazine. You do want to defend yourself and say that you work.
I mean, I hardly need to defend myself.
Right.
But yeah, actually, I do actually work on the
magazine. Your opinion, in other words.
Yeah, right. So, okay, but Daryl Hannah, boom, major score. I'd love to get that.
Oh, yeah?
Man, I would. Oh, man. How do you meet someone like this?
Actually, we met when we were 15 or so, actually, completely by chance.
15. Oof.
You know what's the other thing about him? He always gets pet with these girls.
Yeah, why do you get dogs? No, you had a pet with is that the move? What's the move?
Instead of engaging, he gets pet.
You get a pet with them and stuff? Is that the move?
I had this dog for a while. The dog had nothing to do with it.
Does Caroline like me, or does she hate me?
She loves you.
And finally, I asked JFK Jr. what everybody wanted to know about him. What it's like when gay guys hit on him. Because it must be incredible. Gay men must love him. So you going to go into politics or something? You going to run for governor or something?
No, I mean, we're having a pretty good time, you know.
He got the life. Why would you ruin it?
This is the thing about him that I like. He just is looking to have a good time.
Yeah, that's right. If I was a Kennedy, I'd be playing it the same way you're doing it. I do the magazine thing, but I wouldn't put in too many hours.
But, you know, I guess it got boring just hanging around the house.
Right.
You know, because he quit the law thing.
But you know what I would do? Like, what do? You wake up in the morning, what do? You go rollerblading first?
No.
At what point, what do you go right to the office? What, he's got to leave?
No.
I'm just getting into it.
What is
I was just saying, you know, the crowd that is gathered just in his office is staggering.
Who's in there?
And they're not all women.
Really? Guys, too?
Well, there's one guy.
Gay guys ever come on to you? John, gay guys ever come on to you?
I think, yeah, a couple of times.
Really? Why?
Not in a bad way.
They grab your ass?
No.
Where do you go, like a bar or something? Do you go out and party? You really can, huh?
I always read about him being everywhere.
Yeah, but I don't believe it.
You're not at those restaurants when they say you're there?
No. I think reservations are slipping, and then I read about that I'm in some restaurant with...
Really?
Now, this new girlfriend is an editor or something.
No, PR person for Calvin Klein.
She's a knockout. God damn, I wish I had her. Give me
Well, the question was,
He was
how do you
asking
fight with a girl like
asking
that?
me what radio station I was going to be on this morning, and as the elevator door closed, I told her it was AM.
You shacking up with her? Or what? You living with her?
We live in the same house.
No kidding. Yeah?
But
She's
your
nice, man.
question was on the day that you saw the pictures of the fight in the paper.
I was always shocked with his magazine that it came out more than once a year. I didn't see how it would get done. Because he was always rollerblading.
Because he had the 4 other people working
Right.
on it.
Oh, I see. They got it out. I don't know. I don't want to listen to this. All right, I'll finish it. Wait.
Because how do you argue with a girl like that?
See, if you were an ugly
You
guy...
have to be unhappy about it.
Seriously, here's the guy.
Have you ever argued with your wife?
And
have it on film?
You haven't been with anyone 20 years, okay? Here's the point. You could film me arguing any day you want. I got a whole different set of issues than you have.
Right.
Here's my point.
Right.
You get these knockouts. Piece of ass. Let's talk like a guy. All right? Forget the John F. Kennedy Jr. thing for a second.
Like a
All right,
guy.
let's talk like a guy. Get your image.
Guys.
Yeah, talk like two guys.
Okay.
You get a knockout. You're a good-looking guy. You can get any girl you want, and you're rich and all that stuff. So right away, you're looking to create problems. You take a guy like me who never gets laid. You give me a girl like this girl you're with now?
You never argue with her.
Argue? Whatever she wants. What's the other?
honey.
What was the thing you gave her? A friendship ring?
What are you talking about?
That's the move?
They claim there's a friendship ring involved in
Who
it.
claimed?
What's the ring you ripped
You
off
were
her finger?
fighting about the ring.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really remember what everything that was going on.
What were you arguing? How could you argue?
What?
Give her the goddamn dog. Who cares?
It wasn't about the dog. You know the
Right.
dumbass things. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
That's all you.
That's bad.
Go ahead.
All the
Right,
dumb
that's fine.
things that you can argue about. It was
Right.
some silly argument.
Really?
But then you read about it and it turns into something much bigger.
It was a 2-second argument. I saw the tape. It was no big deal.
Right.
All right, there it is. The last word, the last known interview with JFK Jr.
Known interview.
That's right. Well, that's what we know of.
The lost tape.
The lost tapes. So anyway, I think I've pretty well covered this, haven't I?
Yeah, it's been covered too much already.
Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I live on Cape Cod,
Yeah.
and I have one of those scanners you can listen to the police, the fire department, and all that. And I'm pretty sure I heard his last transmission out of the Piper Saratoga.
Really?
Yeah, you want to know what it sounded like?
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Jonathan, you're on the air.
Hey, big fan. Hey, I saw Eyes Wide Shut this weekend, man. It was awesome. You should go see it and
Yeah?
listen to Bubba Booey and make a decision for yourself.
Well, I will. In fact, I've tried to see it Friday night. I tried to see it Friday night, but it was sold out here in Manhattan.
Yeah, I went to see it Saturday. I got free passes to it because it was only on half the screen. You could see Tom Cruise from like his nose up.
I went over to the Sony to see. I don't know what this guy's talking about, do you?
No.
Yeah. I went over to the Sony thing to see that 3D thing.
Oh, yeah?
It was like closed down or something.
Really?
The dinosaur one.
Oh, it's not there anymore?
Yeah. Whatever that 3D dinosaur. What?
No, I just wanted to tell you, Robin Redzinski saw Eyes Wide Shut, and she also said, well, tell them what was happening.
Well, I was really hopeful about the movie, and it was the worst. If
Really?
people were laughing, it was a goof. People
Really?
were walking out. People were, it was awful.
I heard the reason that guy Semmel and Daly, those two guys, got fired from Warner Pictures. Is it a Warner Brothers picture? I guess it is. That Ted Turner owns them,
Yes.
and he saw Eyes Wide Shut in the early stages, and he thought it was so bad that he blamed the two of them and threw them out.
Wow. It was unbelievably bad.
People were, according to my reports, people were booing, and that people were actually recommending to people online, do not go see the movie. That's how bad it is.
I have told you I've never seen it fail. Whenever they're hyping the sex in a movie, the movie sucks.
Right. There's got to be more to it than that.
It was almost like a joke.
And you know how everyone's saying, I was saying, everyone is accusing Tom Cruise all the time of being gay and stuff, and he fights it. And rightly so. Who wants to be called gay if you're not? But, although, I wouldn't care if people said I was
But,
gay.
the more you fight, the more people say.
Yeah, you protest too much.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's always suing people who say that. So I said, this is the greatest advertisement. Every commercial is him naked with his wife, and then someone walked out and told me, they said, if you thought he was straight, when you see this movie, you think he's gay because the sex is so not hot between the two of them. Is that correct?
There's absolutely no chemistry.
Really?
None whatsoever. You can't even imagine them being together in real life.
Really?
Yeah, at all.
There's certainly chemistry between us, me and you, Robin Redzinski. Yes, I see chemistry already. People could believe I'd be with you.
It was really bad.
Thank you. Time for her to exit once I get physical.
Outfit. Wow.
Wow.
Chemistry.
Some chemistry. She ran out of the room. You got to
Sounds like Tom and Nicole.
18 pages in the Post today on Kennedy, but yet in the Daily News there is an article that should really be on the front page. Now, I always get fooled by these articles, and I always start believing they're true, and they're saying today in the newspaper that there has been a huge breakthrough in the cure for AIDS and herpes.
Tiny stories.
Tiny story, though. This is why I have trouble taking it for real.
Well,
but
it's
they
an
say
initial study, I guess, or something.
they're saying that the coating that they use in aspirin,
To protect the lining of your stomach.
right, is going to be the cure for AIDS and herpes.
Well, they found that it kills the AIDS virus,
Right.
and that it seems to protect the vagina.
The vagina.
They think they can make a vagina cream that would be able to repel all the bad stuff.
So you'd have to put the cream on before you have sex?
I would imagine.
Right.
Vagina cream.
Honey, get the vaginal cream. A compound used to protect... Well, will this cure people of AIDS or just protect them from getting it?
It sounds like it kills the AIDS virus as it would try to get into your body.
Oh.
Prevent the disease. But maybe they could make something to cure it if they get that far.
A compound used to protect sensitive stomachs from aspirin kills the AIDS and genital herpes viruses and could eventually be used by women as a cream to prevent sexually transmitted infections. It's only the beginning of the story. It's always that way. It's always the beginning of the story. Where are we going to see...
They're mice or something they did this.
In a breakthrough find, the compound cellulose acetate lamplink killed HIV, genital herpes, gonorrhea, and chlamydia in test tube experiments.
Oh, it was in a test tube even.
Yeah. It wasn't an actual vagina.
So it hasn't even been done
Yeah.
in vitro, as they say.
Yeah, but the results were
Or in
published
vivo.
in the Journal of the International Association of Biological Standardization, whatever the hell that is. Like I know what that is. So studies of the cream on lab animals are already underway.
There you go. That's what I thought. So they are testing the cream on rats.
I want to come back as a lab animal that's involved in sexual... where I have to bang a lot of the mice.
And then you die because they got to kill you to see what happens.
Well, what a way to go. So, anyway, this guy, New Rat, who figured this whole thing out, listen to this story. Years ago, he figured out that this compound could safely kill sexually transmitted bacteria.
Then what has he been up to for all these years?
So it's a milk-based product. Milk-based product is
Yes.
aspirin coating.
Right.
And when the mad cow disease happened, they stopped him. He had to abandon the research because everyone didn't want to hear about anything derived from cows.
How stupid.
Yeah. So he went back to his theory, tested compounds that already had been proved safe for humans, and lo and behold, it turns out the gamble paid off because this might be a cure for AIDS, herpes, chlamydia.
Not cure, but a preventative.
Preventative. There you go.
We think it's curing. So instead of condoms, you have to go get vagina cream.
Right. Yes, Ken.
Hey, Howard.
Dude.
I just wanted to call up and say, the first time I heard that OJ's ex-wife died, the first thing that popped in my head was OJ killer. And with this JFK Jr. thing, the first thing that popped in my head was kidnapping. And I never heard anybody mention anything about that.
Let me ask you, what pops in your mind when I hang up the phone on you? No. Popped in his mind. A lot of people have minds popping all over the place.
Sometimes with the faulty decisions people make, I wonder why they trust their minds at all.
I know there's whole conspiracy theories about JFK Jr. that are going around, and they're all absolutely absurd. You know, I mean, whatever. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Howard, I've been waiting to kiss your ass for 8 years.
Good.
Because when I was 17, I was raped. And about 6 months ago, my dad tried to abuse me. And you're like the only thing that can make me laugh. And Fred, like, I hope to find someone that looks and acts just like Fred.
Oh, you're going to have a tough hunt there.
That's like finding a needle in a stack of needles.
Like JFK Jr.'s plane.
That's right.
But you
That's what one of the anchormen said about his plane. They go, it's like trying to find a needle in a stack of needles. And I was just like, wow.
And you're just so good looking, and you're the only one who can make me laugh.
Oh, Fred?
All that.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Well, take a look at a picture of me in the Star magazine standing next to Sandra Bullock. You won't think I'm good looking. Do I look like that, Robin? I don't.
I had to read the caption.
But I think that's what I look like.
No, it's not.
I'm hideous.
No, but you're good looking. I don't know why you always say that you're not when you are.
As you said about Carolyn Bessette Kennedy, she didn't photograph well.
Right.
So she was a very attractive woman.
Right.
Yeah, just like you, Howard.
I am an attractive woman.
And another thing, why do you say you have a small penis when you do not?
Well,
Why
honey,
would you say that?
honey, why would you say I do not? Have you seen it?
Because you measured yourself on the air, didn't you? And it was not small.
That was aroused. I'm telling you, when I am in a limp state, it is very embarrassing. By the way, Dennis Rodman will be here.
Who doesn't have this
Who
problem?
does not have a problem in a limp state.
You know what you could do? Get one of those black condoms, the colored ones, and then it just looks bigger.
Oh.
So you were molested by your father, you say?
Yeah. About 6 months ago when he
How
called
old are you?
I'm 19.
Your father's molesting you at 19?
Yeah, I thought I was a little old for that too, but I guess he didn't.
What did he do? Is he a white guy?
No, I'm Hispanic.
You're Hispanic.
But he was like really drunk, and I was sleeping on my bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, and he woke me up and he said, "Do you want me to hold you?"
Are you very
So-
attractive?
I think so.
How much do you weigh?
120. But I'm 5'10", so I'm a little underweight.
You're 5'10".
Uh-huh.
How big are your boobs?
They're not big. It's a B36.
36B.
Mhm.
But you're very tall and slender.
Yeah.
And who do you look
At
like?
19.
Do you look like? Do you look like Jennifer Lopez?
Oh, yes, I've been told that, and I think she's very unattractive.
No, she's very attractive.
Oh, sure. Sure.
So you're a Jennifer Lopez lookalike. And you were laying on the couch. What were you wearing?
I was not wearing anything attractive. It was just sweat and a bodysuit. And then he just, first he just started holding me, and he started biting my back, and he goes, "Does it hurt?" I was like, "No." And then he started kissing my back, and he started, touching my private areas.
Was this your stepfather or your real father?
No, he's my real father.
Wow.
Why would you just say, "Dad, what are you doing biting my back"?
Because I'm very paranoid, and I do not like men touching me since I was raped when I was 17. And that's like the only sex I had, ever.
What's your mom look like?
Just like me.
She's hot?
Just shorter, yeah. But she was, in Mexico, she was burying her father.
Oh, so he figured he was lonely.
Yeah.
He was so bereaved over the death of his father-in-law.
No, Mom,
Mom was out of the house.
No idea what it is doing.
So he started biting your back, and then he started to mess around with your most private of areas?
But you want to know what popped into my head, the weirdest of all thoughts? My God, my father is well endowed. If you could, poke the back of my thigh.
Wow.
And so,
what a weird thought.
It is. That's the only thing I could think of to make me not think.
How did you get him to stop? I'm surprised. Did he rip off your clothing?
No, my brother was in the living room. I was in my bedroom. So I just started.
Hello?
So I started running, and I kicked my brother, and I said, my father's trying to have sex with me. And then my father slapped us, and he said, "No, it's just a dream."
Just a dream.
Mm-hmm.
He slapped both of you.
Yeah.
You're both dreaming the same dream.
I guess so.
Are you still living in the house?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Did you tell your mother?
She said it was a nightmare. To tell everyone that.
It was a nightmare. Why would you live in the house with a father who's trying to molest you?
I have no money. I can't get a job, not where I live. Everyone's white, and everyone's very racist.
What about scores, if you're that good looking?
I am, but I did try to get a job at Not Too Naughty, which is a porn shop, and then the guy, the owner of the store, told me to have sex with him. So I had quit.
Wow. All right. Well, that's a good reason.
Yes, it is.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you.
Well, love you. Well, that's an interesting story. All right. I got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of everything. There's just so much to talk about.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Well, Playboy's, videographers are so good, but it's not the kind of porn that interests me much because it's too safe and too simple. It's too sweet. Right. Although she's totally nude, you see everything.
I'll tell you what.
Really?
To say I can't wait to see that is an understatement.
So she's doing her personal training, and it's really hot. She looks like, definitely a woman.
Wait a minute. Totally nude doing her personal training?
No, she's dressed, in like a little tight outfit, but then they switch to her being naked, and, it's constant back and forth. But
hot.
She starts talking about getting her personal training certification, and that kind of ruins it.
I just received my personal trainer certification, and I haven't started with any clients yet, but...
See how the music helps?
Hopefully I'll be in the gym soon.
Now she's, looking hot.
Well, her phone is going to be ringing off the hook.
Here's Jillian with her mom. That's another
Downer.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. Right?
Yeah, no.
This is my mother, Catherine. She's my biggest fan. My mom is the greatest mom. She wasn't too strict when I was growing up. But
Obviously.
She helped me grow up to be proper. And she's really helped me just become a woman, and she's just been a great role model for me.
She was your dream child. She's always happy and smiling, great big dimples and long blonde hair, and she's just a good, fun kid. Jillian's take.
What's the porno angle on this, Richard? Like, why show the mom with the daughter?
And talk about her as a baby.
Yeah, that's a buzzkill, isn't it?
It is. It totally is. But
I'm not whacking it when I'm looking at that.
You got to forge ahead, Howard, and just keep whacking it.
That's why they invented fast forward.
Do you think they talk the girls into the fact that it's not really porn, it's really like a sort of a biography?
Yeah, maybe that's how they get her to do a video like this. They say, okay, well, you can have your mom in there to talk about it.
Well, I got to tell you, it's like weird because she's got to be two years away from doing actual hardcore porno. I mean, because she's almost there.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot, the video, but it's only because also we know her. Like, you get bored after a while.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, I was watching it with my girlfriend. You know, I was trying to be all clinical about it.
But you know what? If we didn't know her and you just listening to her, you know, she's got that real monotone voice. I like to play bingo. Like, there's no excitement.
No. She's 18.
I know, but okay, I've met...
Got nothing to be excited about.
I've met excited 18-year-olds that are animated.
Well, you can't see, like Jenny McCarthy. She was, like, real annoying, but you could see her hosting something. You know, but you can't see that with Jillian Gray.
You don't see her going anywhere beyond this.
This chick could easily be the next Jenna Jameson if she allows me to handle her career.
Ah, there you go.
We could sell her into white slavery. Very high price.
You can guide her right in there. Huh?
Yeah. Did you watch the tape?
Yeah, it's amazing. See, for me, it was like that video is as hot as a hardcore video to me just because her body is perfect. The way they film it, it's real artsy looking and just...
Artsy?
Yeah.
He needs the art.
I know what you mean. It's high class.
It's real high class. And it's like... almost like she's forbidden fruit or something. Like, she's so hot that no guy could ever get her, but just to look at her, she looked perfect. I mean, it was amazing.
Did you pleasure yourself to the video yet?
I will Friday.
Friday's a big date.
He's got a date.
Yeah. I knew a forbidden fruit once, but we ended up getting him.
You have to save it for Friday.
Yeah, plus I think her issue comes out. It's real soon, so it'd be awesome if I could get that issue in the mail. I have that to go with the video.
I'll get you an advance copy.
Oh, awesome. Do you do that? Do you actually put the magazine down on the bed? Do you do this in the bedroom?
Well, I have a studio apartment, so it's just one room. But, yeah,
You sit on the couch or you're on your bed?
No, I got an office chair that I sit in.
Yeah.
And I usually put my feet up on the bed.
When I was married, I used to do it in an office chair. And I'd be naked on the office chair. My ass would stick to the chair.
Mine does, too. I get all sweaty.
Oh, you're naked, too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should buy a pillow.
I was wild. I had deadbolts on my office because, you know, I have kids and wife and housekeeper.
It's gross because
dogs, cats.
Fish, the poor fish I had to watch.
You know, it was weird doing it in front of the fish, but I got over it.
You think it would scar
But I would put it in, and then, like if no one was home, I'd still deadbolt, but if no one was home, then I'd get downstairs, get all naked, walk around, put in some porn. And
make it a whole event.
Yeah, make it a whole big event, and then I just...
Completely naked.
Yeah, and I got completely depressed.
I usually
afterwards.
keep
was
my
like, wow.
socks on.
I'm the famous radio guy. What am I doing?
There's nothing worse than the cleanup. That's depressing, man.
Yeah.
It really is, because it's like a couple.
And you think, what the hell am I doing?
Damn!
Meanwhile, you're at the point...
you do it.
You're at the point, like, where you're just already accepting that this is your fate. You've got to get a girlfriend.
But it's funny, Howard.
Yeah, I need to.
You weren't doing anything because you were married. This guy can go out and get humans.
He's having a hard time finding a girl, dude. Don't be such a...
Not.
No,
he's not.
He is.
Well, he doesn't go out, does he?
Yeah, sure he does.
Yeah, I go out. I go out on weekends and stuff. I
go out and I sit in homeless people's diarrhea.
He goes to the same Chinese restaurant every night here in Manhattan.
Yeah.
There's no girl there.
No, but there's a bar in Brooklyn that I go to all the time.
Yeah, he goes
like
out.
a heavy metal bar.
You got to hang out with him to know what's going on. He
Heavy
hangs
metal
out.
bars don't attract women either.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's like, yeah, I go to the same Chinese restaurant because every night I get a different dish.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different.
Actually.
Hey, you got to go to that joint that Song Parody Man took us to. What's the name of that bar?
Snitch, yeah.
Snitch.
I've been there.
There's chicks there. Yeah, it's a good place.
I don't have a real good self-image. I'm not good at talking myself up, so I kind of don't even try. I figure I'll just go home and do it myself.
But keep your mouth shut.
Do what Benji used to do. Benji was all over that internet, man. Picking up chicks before he had a girlfriend. Used to get chicks all the time.
That's depressing. I'm sorry. Because you know what? In my mind, I'm kind of like Richard. I'm like, oh, great. I'll pick her up on the internet, which I was bad at anyway, because I used to go in chat rooms and I have to tell girls I was Howard Stern because otherwise they ignored me in the chat room. I have no idea why I'm such a horrible...
Rap at all.
I have no rap whatsoever. I'd go in chat rooms and go, I'd be like, Al. And I go, yeah, my name's Al. I'd even lie about my age. I'd say I was a former male model, and chicks would blow me off.
Those are the lines of a liar.
Right, exactly. That's funny. We should all go to a chat room where the playing field is completely level. And
And then I'd say, I'm Howard Stern. And then I've always been like, prove it. And then that would go on for an hour. And then once I proved it...
How do you prove it?
You have to answer rapid questions. Right. Like stuff that only hardcore fans would know. And then once they believe it, then chicks will talk to me. But I'm with you because then I'm thinking in the back of my mind, once they meet me, they're going to think I'm ugly.
Yeah, that's the way I am.
What's the point of wasting time on the internet?
But if he went to a club...
I don't know how Benji gets past that, because once these chicks see Benji, I got to figure they head out of there like Herman Munster's house.
What does he tell them?
What do you tell them?
Well, this was a while ago.
Yes, I'm leaving.
The trick is, it's not for a date or anything like that. It's purely for sex.
Oh.
And they put enough investment in it that at the very last moment they see you before it happens.
Right. I don't
get that. What do you have internet stuff? You mean?
What do you show up with a bag on your head?
At their place.
You show up at their place and
bag on it.
I know what he's saying. He's saying that by the time you've had this chatter and you're all worked up, they're not seeing you till you show up at their place.
I'm
and at that time, they just want to do
please. I don't believe
that. Those chicks looked at Benji and went for it?
I'm telling you, and a lot of guys out there know this, there's extremely hot girls that you could never pick up in a bar.
Yeah, but you know what, Ben?
You should never meet at work.
Here's my
argument. Let me hear this. Wait, you're talking over it again. Yeah, go ahead.
But through the internet, you could get girls, extremely hot girls.
And you got extremely hot girls?
Yes.
Well, his girlfriend is beautiful. I don't know how he met her.
That wasn't through the internet.
Yeah, but are there really girls that just want to go out and have sex? I haven't ever ran into a girl. Most of them are into romance and dating, and it takes a month or two.
That's the hardest way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see the thing that worries me about Benji's theory about they just show up and by that point they're so into it is Benji, wait
a second. You didn't pay these chicks?
No.
Nothing.
There are you will get rejected sometimes, but if you do it, like 60% will do it.
Like you'd show up at the door looking the way you do, and the chicks open the door, and they just don't close the door. They let you in.
Some close the door.
Wow.
Let me ask
you, when they close the door, how's that feel?
And, to be honest, usually the ugliest ones are the ones that close the door.
I believe that. Now, let me ask you something. Robin brings up a good point. What do you say to these chicks?
What do you mean?
Like when you're introducing yourself and you're saying it's all about sex, blah, blah, blah. What are you saying to them?
I'm just good at talking.
Do you just walk right in and have sex, or do you have to kind of lead up to that?
You talk for about 2 or 3 minutes, and it starts very quickly.
Yeah.
Really?
How many times did you do that? At least 10?
No, more than that.
Wow.
I'm saying at least 10.
Yes.
Wow.
But how many times did you do it? Like, out of 10 times that you had sex, how many times did you go to somebody's house and they closed the door on you?
Just a couple.
Yeah.
See, that's hardcore, man. I could never muster up the courage to do that. I'm just too insecure.
And I would never say the Howard Stern show, because then it's really embarrassing to get rejected because they know who you are.
See, but if I ordered a pizza and someone showed up with, a hook rug, I wouldn't eat it anyway. I'd say...
Does Benji actually describe himself?
I'd say not. I expected a pizza.
Did you tell him you're fat before you show up?
Yeah, but you play it off in different ways.
Mike?
I'm not fat.
Maybe that's what I should do. I should chat with chicks on the internet and send them a picture of like a monster or something. And then when I show up, I'll look like a supermodel.
This is me.
So, anyway, getting back to the Jillian Grace tape.
Oh, she's stunning.
So you'll sit in your leather chair, and occasionally, if you can get the magazine going, what do? You put the magazine down, like on a bed?
Well, I got a music stand that I'll put the magazine on.
I said he's got something to prop up the magazine.
Do you really have a music stand?
Yeah.
Does it have that?
Did you buy the music stand just for your porn, or you had it when you were a drummer?
As a drummer, I had a music stand, and it doubled as a porn holder.
Does it have that little stick that holds the pages open so that the pages? Oh my God, that's hardcore, Howard.
It is.
So you're naked. You got your music stand set up. You look at your magazines. And you got the video going.
Yeah.
And what do? You look back and forth between the screen and the magazine?
Yeah. A lot of times I'll put the magazine and the music stand kind of in the view of the TV also, so it's kind of right next to the TV.
Like it's a multimedia presentation.
Yeah. Multitasking, they call it.
Hey, Howard, don't you always prefer video over magazine?
Always,
right?
Oh, a magazine.
But he loves his still pictures.
Magazine in a pinch, but...
I got one quick question for Richard. So Friday night's a big night for Jillian. I always wonder, because I know it's a long night for you.
Yeah.
Is Jillian the opening act, or is she the headliner?
She would be the opening act, definitely.
Right, because you're most anxious to see her.
Yeah,
it's new.
The first time's the best.
Do you think you go back to that tape once you build up a head of steam?
Yeah. You mean after
the first time?
Yeah, because there's about 4 or 5 scenes on that tape. So, and usually what I'll do is I'll just find a shot where, like, there's some shots where they pan down her full body.
Right.
So I'll just get ready, I'll find that shot, and then put it in slow motion. So that shot lasts about a minute, and that'll be enough for me.
Good for you.
A minute.
There you go.
But there's a qualitative difference. You can tell the difference when from the first time and the millionth time you pleasured yourself to these girls.
Oh, please. Yeah. Can you watch the same tape twice?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I can, but I have to give it up after about 4 times. It's got to be taken out.
Yeah, the only tape I could do that with is our special tape that we used to give to guests.
Special tape. Yeah, I've heard about that.
I'd love to see that.
Our special tape is the best.
I'll bring that one in. I keep that hidden away, and I bring that out for
special tape. Is these 2 lesbos? I think they're French, and they're in a hotel room, and it looks real. Like it doesn't look like porno. It's definitely like, at least I want to believe,
amateur home
like
video.
Amateur home video. And these are 2 of the hottest chicks. And they start to go at it, these 2 chicks, and I totally pleasure myself to that, like for years.
Works every time.
You know what?
Yeah, and I mean now I'm like, no, not famous, and they're way hot.
Way hot.
Right?
You know what's scary about it? That's on a VHS. We had this before DVD. Like, I know, 22:30 is a good part of that one. 31 minutes is, like, I know where the good part is.
Well, I know, all I know is these chicks look... Yeah. They're not big fake implant chicks or anything. They look like regular hot girls.
I've been being promised special tape for about 4 years now, and I haven't.
No, I'm bringing it in.
All I have to say is you better dump it off on a DVD
before
that tape disintegrates.
Yeah, I just bought a DVD recorder.
Okay, I'll give it to you, and you make copies for me.
And if you want to write down your favorite times, I'll put to where you can go right to
titles.
Time, like
excellent.
chapters.
You can title it?
Make chapters. That's great.
Special tape titled?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what's great about
Well, first of all, the only negative about special tape is a dude sent it to us in our audience, and the first 10 minutes when the chicks are like meeting each other and there's all kind of weird stuff going on, this cat talks over the whole thing. He ruins special tape.
Well,
first 10 minutes, right?
Well, I can tell you, for me,
you got to fast forward through all that.
You got to fast forward through, but I like to listen to about 10 seconds of that guy talking, because it makes it more real, that these are just real girls, that this isn't some...
Yeah, but you can tell it's not even his tape. He's talking over like he made the tape.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah, that's what, he's narrating.
Oh, you don't think he's holding the camera?
He goes, oh, Howard, wait till you see these chicks. Yeah, he's saying Howard.
Oh.
I thought he was talking to the girls.
No.
So
because at one point, doesn't he tell the girls to say hello to you?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
The girls say hello, but it ain't...
You know what? He goes, hey, girls, say hello to Howard. They say hello. I'm like an idiot thinking he's taping it.
Yeah, no.
So in some creepy way, he was kind of getting pleasure narrating it, thinking that you guys were going to...
Yeah, and it's real. Like, I don't need his play-by-play. I'll get my own pleasure. But that's the only thing wrong with special tape. Yeah, Ralph?
Oh, my God. That is so disgustingly creepy, thinking about Richard in that music stand.
Yeah. Well, it could be worse. He could have a girl in a pit and, like, taking her skin and wearing it.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
It's legal.
Howard, can you imagine having that music stand? I mean, it's bad enough when you're, doing that with yourself, and then you have to turn off the TV and the vid. Can you imagine, like, having to deal with a music stand, too?
I got to break down the music stand afterwards and everything.
Do you? Why? Because you don't want the music stand standing there?
Yeah, it gets in the way. Plus, if people see it, they kind of know there's no drum set in my apartment, so they know there's no music going on.
You should just keep a trumpet lying around.
Yeah, just so you have a place for your music stand.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, so it doesn't look creepy.
Isn't that a lot of work, though?
When do you get all naked? Do you get naked before you set up the music stand or after?
Actually, yeah, before. And then I do all the setup while I'm naked.
Wow.
Yeah, because sometimes I remember my worst days when I was naked just doing mundane things, I'd get aroused. Just walking around, just like doing everyday tasks got me excited.
See, I can't be naked while I'm doing mundane things. I got to have something on.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I'll be naked and I'll brush up against something. It's kind of like a little treat, I guess.
Yeah, you know, like a kidnapped victim.
Yeah, that girl that I found and gagged.
So where do you hide your music stand?
You should keep your clothes on at all times.
Where do you hide your music stand?
It's in my closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my sexuality.
So when does the drinking start?
Yeah, I usually have a beer or two before I start, but I don't want to, like by the end of the night, sometimes I'm a little too tipsy and I'll pass out while I'm doing that.
Naked?
Do you pass out naked? Oh, my God.
Sometimes I try to get the music stand drunk.
What do you do in between? Like, let's say you finish your first session, and now you're done, and now you got to kill time to your second session.
Actually, once I'm done with that and get it out of the way, I get tons of work done. I can concentrate.
But then all of a sudden the fever builds again.
Yeah, after a couple hours, the fever will build again.
So do you put your clothes on?
Yeah, I won't be naked for a couple hours.
No, yeah. In fact, you put your clothes on real fast, right?
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'll put on sweats or something easy, you know.
So you can jump right back in.
Yeah, get right back into it.
Because you know it's good. And aren't you disgusted with the porno after you finish? Like you're like, oh.
Yeah, like if the movie's still playing, I turn it off real quick.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, me too. I used to get angry at the porno.
You're like, what am I doing?
I blame the porno. And I always, while I was in the middle of it, I always make a vow. I go, you know what? I am going to continue watching this porno even after I finish.
That's why
you make this promise to yourself.
Right. It's going to be hot. I'm going to keep watching it.
Yeah, but you keep watching it because it's really good.
I should see the rest.
Well, let me tell you something.
And then you're done, and the first thing you do is turn off the goddamn porno.
Well, I'll tell you, we're
angry at it.
What they've invented now is amazing, Howard, because in the old days it was, the videotaping, you had to fast forward and fast forward. Now, not only is DVD chaptered, but some of the porn companies, when you go to the menu, right, it tells you whatever the specialty is. Do you want to watch the end of this scene?
See,
or do you want to watch...
I like watching videotape more than DVD.
Really? You're still a videotape guy?
Yeah.
I've never seen a good DVD porn.
Yeah, especially those ones that are... like, they say you can be interactive.
Yeah, no, I was going to say I love those. The virtual ones where you can make them do anything that you want. You say...
I can chop off their heads.
You're hardcore.
Yeah. What do they tell you can do with the girl?
It's ridiculous because you can get different angles. Or
Really?
The first pornos, I almost wanted to see how it ended. It was actually done well. It was like there was a mob guy and... There was a friend of his who put a hit on him, and by the end, I was
Sopranos
like...
won?
Never made it to the end,
Sopranos won, yeah.
Tabitha Stevens isn't in that. And Sopranos won? With a good plot?
It's like one of those things where, like, at the end, you're going, is the mob guy going to get killed? Is it?
Really?
I'm going like this friend portray.
You want to know what?
I didn't watch the end.
The only porno I ever felt that way with is Masseuse. Like Jenna Jameson.
Really?
It's that good, but I've never actually watched it.
Was that the one we were watching?
Yes. Yeah, he caught me watching it, that son of a bitch.
You and Ralph were watching the masseuse together.
Well, here's what happened. Whoa.
But that's an artsy enough movie where maybe...
Yeah, what happened was Jenna looked amazing in it. Jenna Jameson looked amazing, and it was these really erotic situations. And I'm sitting there on my computer checking it out because someone said, hey, you can get it on your computer. And I had a secret password, the whole thing, so I'm watching this thing. And this idiot is over my place, being annoying. He could be in and out of there in 20 minutes, but he's hanging around. He goes, what are you doing? I go... All right, look.
Come here, look at this.
Come here, look at. And meanwhile, I've got a small laptop. Meanwhile, the guy's like almost on top of me. We're watching porno together. I go, this is kind of creepy. Get out of here.
You know what, man? Yeah, it got uncomfortable at some point. I'm watching, like, nothing's happening, and then something starts happening. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I
got to get out of here.
If you're just watching them acting and not doing anything crazy, maybe it'd be okay. But when they start getting into it, then we get
Hey, Ralph, by the way, I can't go out with you guys Saturday night.
How about Friday?
I got plans. Plus, you know, man, I got a girlfriend.
I know.
And it's only nice.
Trying to have a guy's night?
I figured I'd take a shot.
Well, Hunter's in town, and that's always crazy when he comes to town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude,
Party Central.
Yeah, him.
It's insane.
Hunter, and I figured we get Ross and we go out, but, that's...
Yeah, I think all those guys are in L.A. this weekend, too, for the Grammy Awards.
Not Ross. He's not in the record business anymore.
Yeah.
Ross was bumming out the other day. He was telling me how, like, usually on Fridays he used to go out to the Hamptons at, like, Thursday night he'd go.
Yeah.
Or Friday he'd leave at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, he's got a real job.
Yeah, he's going to have to work for a while at least.
I don't know, but Beth said she called over there the other day, and he was still home at 9 o'clock in the morning. I went, what's this? Better get his ass into work.
Yeah, get over to Sirius, man. I got stock in that company.
There you go.
He better get to work.
He's got one of those 5-day-a-week jobs.
Yeah, he didn't know when he signed up, probably.
Yeah, he was really bummed out.
Ralph bought stock. Now he thinks it's that because the stock went up a couple of bucks after he bought it, and then he goes, oh, this is easy. Now he's buying all kinds of stock.
Dude, it's easy. All you got to do is, like, watch a stock and see how it moves and jump in.
I tell you, it ain't that easy, bro.
And you don't jump in when it's going up, and you don't jump in when it's going down. You jump in when it levels off.
How do you know when it's leveling off?
Well, like, the stock was jumping around, like, a few weeks ago, and it went down to, like, it was up at, like, 9, and then it went down to, like, 6-something, and I stepped my mark, and it was around, like, 6 and change, and I bought some more, and it hasn't gone below that. Oh, actually, it was 5-something when I bought it. I'm sorry.
See, this is tough to hear because Ralph has owed me $100 for a year and a half.
He's trying to earn it.
Right.
Trying to earn it, man.
Whenever the stock goes up, give me that $100.
He's invested your money. Don't worry. It's gaining interest.
That's a good stock to buy, man.
Well, Ralph was like, when I signed the deal, he goes, how come you never told me in advance? I go, because that's a violation. You can't tell anyone in advance. You're not allowed. So he goes, I'm going to go out and buy something. He wasn't going to buy any, he wasn't going to buy it. And then he bought in at some point, and then it went through the roof.
Yeah.
And then
he went crazy. He got into the stock market big time.
Yeah, now he's like completely invested.
You know what, too? When it went through the roof, I was almost going to sell, but I was like, you know what? I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not going to start selling. I just want to keep buying.
Meanwhile, I watch. I actually didn't see this, but we got a copy of it. It's one of these CNBC stock shows, and this woman comes on, and she's like, well, I got to take a break anyway. I can't do this rap now. I'll do it later. All right, hey, I got to go.
Well, what's a rap? How's it affecting my stock?
Get off the phone. Don't worry about your stock.
Go do your research.
Go figure when things are leveling off.
I got to go watch Bloomberg. I'll be right back.
Right, goodbye. Anyway, I got to take a break.
Ralph thinks you're bailing out on regular radio. He's lucky you are because the stock is going.
Well, yeah. First he's saying you're bailing, then he's like, I bought the stock.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best thing for the stock. You better be happy you're bailing.
We're taking a break. We're coming back, and we're continuing this mess right after these words.
Richard, this is your dad. We sent your deer sticks overnight mail. They should be there by noon tomorrow. I called Chubb, and he said they ought to be froze up if you're not going to eat them, but you'll be eating them. Probably before. But keep them refrigerated if you don't eat them. All right, bye.
He figures he'll just pass out the deer sticks among everybody.
Somebody told me they had one of those deer sticks and they got sick.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably wasn't refrigerated.
You better refrigerate them.
A deer stick doesn't sound that appetizing.
Well, they ain't pasteurized or homogenized or nothing.
What's with you, you giant-nosed Jew? You liking this Gwen Stefani. Let's take the makeup off and see what she really looks like. And she's over there with those 3 dancing chinks in the background. And you like that song, I Ain't Your Holler Back Girl. How gay is that? And that makeup face bitch has that Queen Eve in that song with her. That monkey's got tattoos of paws on her chest. Ain't that monkey, Gwen Stefani, stop! Look at the 3 dancing chinks!
I happened to mention that I like Gwen Stefani. I'd like to do her because she's hot. But that homo can't even deal with it.
This is what happens.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
You're absolutely wrong.
I don't know. I guarantee you.
According to him.
He gets around Gwen Stefani, he's doing backflips. He hasn't had a piece of tail that good looking ever. And I mentioned after I saw that new movie with Renee Zellweger Renee Zellweger and that other dude.
What's his name?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe and the Ron Howard movie.
Paul Giamatti.
I can't think of the name of the goddamn movie.
Cinderella Man.
Cinderella Man.
I didn't know that's what you were fishing for.
Yeah. Come on. I'm fishing. And I said, you know what? She was so good in the movie. I found her attractive. That's all I needed to say.
What's with this Renee Zellweger? You like this bitch? She's scary, man. She's got those Roy Rogers squinty little chink eyes. She's beastly. And now she's with that Kenny Chesney. Are you kidding me? He's a sawed-off little country fag wearing that hat. You know he's bald underneath that hat. Who wears that hat 24/7? He's a jerk-off. She's a Roy Rogers chink-eyed bitch. And you know she stinks down there. Maybe you could make a song about her smelling. She smells like Trigger down there. She's a beastly bastard. Lick me.
Roy Rogers chink bastard. What is that?
She has Roy Rogers squinty eyes.
What is that?
You know how her eyes are little?
And Roy Rogers had squinty eyes?
I guess Roy Rogers, according to him, had little eyes, too.
Dude must have grown up watching Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
A lot of good at that.
Watching him way too close, as a matter of fact.
I'm going to say that didn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm officially out of that one.
I don't know what he's talking about. But I guess Roy did have little slits of her eyes.
Hey, just Celebrity Justice to report Jimmy Kimmel's divorce. My dad's a trip. I took him out to dinner over vacation. My parents and me and Beth. And they get along pretty good, too, which is nice. And I take my dad to this fancy restaurant. And you ever eat at March?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a real good joint.
I've heard of it.
What a good restaurant.
Well, I guess through you, I've heard of it.
Yeah, and they got this menu where there's boxes. Like there's a box for raw stuff, a box for cooked seafood.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about this place, yeah.
A box for meat, a box for poultry.
Right.
So what you do is you say, well, we want 3 courses. And then you can pick from each box what you want, or you can do all your courses from one box. Essentially, pick 3 things off the menu.
Right. That's what it is.
Right.
Right.
So the waiter comes over and explains this. You know, we have an a la carte menu, and you're basically going to put together your own tasting menu. And not only that, as you progress, the portions get bigger. So save your favorite thing for last. And choose from each box or choose all from one box, whatever you want. So I look at my mom, and her eyes are glazed over. My dad's staring at the wall at this point. He doesn't know what's going on. I go,
Steam's coming out of his ears.
yeah, and my mom's, like, I see her looking at the menu. The menu's upside down and on the wrong page.
Oh, no.
So I go, Ma, did you, and she won't say to me, I don't know what to, I go, Ma, did you understand a thing the guy said? She goes, to tell you the truth now. So I go, all right, let me explain to you. Then this is where I start talking loud, because then my mom's hearing it going.
Oh, no.
I go, you see all these boxes? This is exciting stuff. You could choose one from each box. It's going to be like your own menu. You put it together, and we've all decided we're going to have 3 courses. So, and the last one is your biggest one. Oh. So I go, do you understand what I'm saying? She goes, not really. I said, just pick anything you want off the menu, 3 of the things. So then the waiter comes over, you know, and she goes, I go, what do you want? She goes, I'll have the tuna tartar and the, the chicken. I go, Ma, that's 2.
2, yeah.
Supposed to have 3. I don't want 3. I go, no, have 3.
Now you're forcing food on her.
Well, my dad's a trip. Then he's all proud of himself because he understood before her. I understand. Like, in other words, now he understands. No one else should be explaining.
Right. Let's stop all explanations at this point.
So finally, I'm done explaining. I realize I'm running out of time to look at the menu for myself. I'm so busy helping everybody. And all of a sudden, I hear my old man going, I will have the John Dory. John Dory's some kind of fish.
Like a light fish.
Don't ask how long that explanation took. What is this John Dory?
Who is John
It's a fish.
Dory?
You think I would like it? I go, I don't know if you... How would I know? I'm not your tongue.
You know me.
He goes, well, I will have the John Dory I'm not lying now. Everything was preceded by I will have. Okay. I will have the John Dory. Now, the waiter's not there. He's just announcing this to the table.
Really?
Yeah. I will have the John Dory. I will have the shrimps. I will have the tuna. And then I will have lamb.
Then
he got 4.
Right.
Yeah, 4. Whatever it is we ordered.
Throw one to your mother.
So I go, who's he talking to? Wait, is it a dress rehearsal for the waiter? And it is. My old man likes to rehearse.
But you know he doesn't like to be fumbling when the waiter comes around.
So this was like a dress rehearsal. And me, I'm trying to read the menu. My old man's like, I will have the lamb. And then when the waiter came, like, you know, I didn't know if he got because he goes, I will have the swordfish. I will have the shrimp. I will have the chicken. I will have, and I went, he doesn't remember that his favorite thing, I know his favorite thing is chicken. Right. He should save that for last. Yeah. But it turned out lamb is his favorite thing. He did understand. And I was exhausted. I had a drink.
Yeah, it seems like just getting through the ordering process takes forever. Yeah. And you should end the day right at that point.
Yeah.
But he probably has no patience for someone who's not prepared when the waiter's there.
He hates that.
Yeah.
Thank God I explained to my mother.
Yeah.
So she could get on the right page and be ready to spew.
Yeah, she did fine once the waiter came. She was all prepared.
At some of these restaurants, there is pressure to get the order right.
Well, that's what you got to do with little kids, too. Like with my 11-year-old, you got to prepare them for situations because then they're doomed to fail.
Yeah.
I don't want to see my mother fail in front of my father.
So you're treating her like your 11-year-old.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, when you don't go to a restaurant like that as a kid, you got to. It's embarrassing learning as an adult, which is currently what I'm doing. At nice places.
I went to dinner last night with Richard Christie and Sal the Stockbroker.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
Yeah, we had a good time, but I've never heard such an abuse of the English language between those two.
Really?
But I don't think either one of them paid attention to grammar in school.
What was the conversation when you have the three of you together?
We had a good time, actually. Although Richard, is from Kansas.
We had a good time.
Yeah, I took him out to a nice restaurant. Boy, this here's a nice place. He goes, since I've been living in New York, I've only been eating in one restaurant every night.
What's the restaurant? Like a diner?
Like some Chinese food place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a buffet.
Oh, really?
I go there myself. I haven't had a girlfriend ever. I sit there and I sit there and read a magazine by myself.
Does he say all this?
Yeah, yeah.
I get dolled up in my white supremacist boots.
He's a good dude.
But, you could invite a guy to go to dinner with you.
No, he says I'm focused on my job. He's way focused on this job.
But there are guys around here.
Well, I don't really feel much lonely.
I feel fine.
I feel fine.
It's like I found this Chinese restaurant up on Amsterdam. It is perfect. I just go and order something different each day.
Wow. Sometimes
I never get tired of it.
Right through the menu.
Yeah. And they know me there. They're real nice.
Hey, Howard, as soon as we walked in, Richard goes, hey, Howard, you ever tried deer jerky?
He goes, I want to give you something. I don't know if you like it. You ever have deer jerky?
Yeah, I forgot that you don't eat red meat.
I go, deer jerky?
Way to know your boss.
No, even if I do eat red meat, I don't eat deer jerky.
It's good stuff, though.
Dude, I don't eat deer jerky.
The reason I asked is because it's pretty healthy stuff.
Yeah, because I said to him, did you have a pretty normal background? He goes, oh, yeah, me and my parents are out killing things every day. We would go shooting animals. I go,
even my mother was a killer.
Yeah, we kill it and turn it into jerky. I'm like, uh-oh.
Hey, we're kind of like...
Everything was jerky?
It's like Swiss Family Robinson, we survive off the land.
Want some Jews' feet?
Jew jerky, I'm kind
of... Well, they're hard to find in Kansas.
You want some deer jerky? No, you want some chicken, a-hole?
These guys were... good guys. We had a nice time together. And but then, like, the waiter comes over and is trying to put the plate down by Richard Christie. And I go, Richard, put your napkin in your lap.
Oh, he doesn't even have his napkin out.
No, he didn't. What?
I thought the plate went on top of the napkin. I wasn't sure.
What's a napkin?
In case something leaks out of the plate.
I'll just use my Halloween T-shirt.
I'm getting a bit of a gut.
Hey, you know what? I am after Christmas.
You were saying that Richard's never had a girlfriend and stuff, but I guess some of the E-guys had a little New Year's Eve party, and Richard showed up with a smoking hot girl, they said.
Oh, really?
Really?
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Well, I do know some girl. Yeah, it's a friend.
Yeah?
She won't eat Chinese with me, though.
Right.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Well, we had a nice dinner, right, boys?
A great time.
Oh, it was great. Thanks, Howard.
Yeah. Went over to Cheska with the boys. And
you play chess there or something?
I think Sal was a little nervous about the dinner because he came to me earlier in the day, and he goes, "Are you coming to dinner with us tonight?" And I said, "No, I didn't know anything about it." He goes, "You know, maybe you'll call Howard and see if you want to go." And I'm like, no. If Howard wanted me to go, he'd call me. It's fine.
It's all right, Sal. We can go out of our...
You seem nervous.
Sal, we don't need a chaperone.
I needed a little comic relief in case things went down. I could just point to Gary's mouth.
He really seemed nervous about it.
He was a little nervous in the beginning.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It was a little jittery, like being with a chick.
It was all the coke I had before I got there.
Well, it's a big deal to go out to dinner with you, Howard.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it was something else.
Sal put on his extra good rouge.
Yeah, I had some nice mascara.
I told Sal beforehand, I was like, this is probably going to be the most expensive meal I've ever ate, and it probably was.
See what I mean with the grammar?
Yeah.
You start talking to these guys, Sal ain't much better. It's like, this is the most expensive meal I ever ate. No, I can't even do it. This is the most expensive meal I
ever ate.
I had ever eaten.
I had ever eaten. I had ever ate. I don't know.
Ever eaten.
I'll tell you, I was telling Sal, though, that meatloaf was like melt in your mouth. It had brown sugar on it. It was exquisite.
Yeah, the boys ate meatloaf.
They were breadcrumbs, you drool. It wasn't brown sugar.
Yeah, it was.
Sal called me a jadrool.
He's learning a whole new
Is that a real word?
You ever have jadrool jerky, Howard?
Go ahead, Sal. Make fun of me now. You'll get a slew of phony phone calls to your home.
Wait till I start making those tanning cream songs.
Howard couldn't stop staring at Christy's forehead the whole night, and then he broke out and goes, "You ever think about changing your hair?"
No. I said to him, "You got the long hair. Do you ever think about cutting it?"
And I do, yeah.
And he said, I do. So
I do, but I don't.
I said, Beth said she'd give you a makeover. So I figured that'd be a fun segment.
Yeah.
Richard
I would
Christie
definitely be up for that.
You're really going to give up your ponytail?
Yeah, you know what? My forehead seems to be growing a little bigger. My hairline's receding, and I don't want to look like one of those guys with a skullet, you know. So.
Gee, you should have been at dinner. I heard this whole rap already.
I'm starting to look like a turnip.
But anyway, we had a nice time.
Oh, great time.
Good time, and boys were fun. I definitely have to do it again.
Sal and Richard are good guys.
Next year.
Thank you.
What's wrong with my vocabulary?
No, you have a lot of grammar issues.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah, a couple of times when you start talking fast, it goes right
the
up
nerves,
the
you know.
Yeah.
And technically, you guys are writers now.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, we can write fine. We just can't talk very good.
We write or we talk like most of America, so it's good. See? We're training ourselves to...
What is that cadence he has?
It's a serial killer case.
Yeah.
It's the I've got bodies in my basement case.
It's the luring young children to a basement case.
Ah, okay.
It's very soothing.
Hey, kids.
I'm very relaxed.
You know, because Richard has a funny thing. No matter what happens, he'll come to me during the day, and sometimes I'll be really busy, and I'll go, "Richard, I can't talk right now." He goes, "Okay, thank you." He thanks you for everything, man.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just getting to know the boys and sit there and talk about our lives.
Well, your life and whatever they call theirs.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, after the Chinese restaurant, it goes downhill.
Sal's got a very interesting life.
Yeah, I was fascinated by Sal.
He's got the best one, I think.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, you got to go take him to dinner. You'll find out.
You can't talk about it here?
Nah.
We'll all have to be in mystery?
I just went through it all last night. You don't need to hear it.
It'll come up one day in the press.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll all
when
get out
you're
there.
arrested?
Yeah.
No, jeez.
In jail. Sal used to be a woman. It's a fascinating story. Yeah.
I'll show you my vagina after the show, Robin.
Yeah, so we went out. We had a nice time.
God damn, Howard, you eat fast, man.
Don't I?
Oh.
I just had to get out of there.
Man. Howard sits down. He's like,
It said, just start shoveling.
I eat so fast, Sal. It's a curse.
But I felt like I was on a school trip, you know, like, and you were the teacher. Okay, guys, let's look at the menu. Let's get this over with. Let's do it.
And I was so gassy afterwards because I eat so fast. I mean, I was blasting off into space.
I was fascinated with one thing you did I never thought you would do. Howard, you were digging into our desserts, and I thought, you know, you're a big germ freak.
Yeah, actually, I noticed that, too.
He shared food with you?
Wait, listen to this. Out of all people, he goes right after Richard Christie's food, and he goes into the area that Christie put his fork in already. So I was like,
Can I tell you something?
That's love.
After hearing about Richard's love life,
right?
He's the safest guy to share food with. This guy's virginal.
That's right. He can't give himself anything.
He's like, I'm so afraid of diseases.
that I don't even think I want to be with a girl. I went, okay, let's share dessert. You're fine.
Well, if he was really afraid of diseases, I don't think he'd be at the Chinese joint on Amsterdam.
I mean, you realize we got a guy working for us that hasn't had sex in over 10 years?
That's not true. He had a girlfriend a year ago. If you went to dinner with him, you'd know that.
Yeah. So when
and how long did that last?
Well, not very long.
We talked about that.
She put a lot of demands on my time. I'm like, what are you busy doing that you can't have some demand? Went out with her till I killed her.
I got tired of her demands.
Yeah, it was like a lot. I just wanted to stay in my apartment.
She wouldn't let me go eat Chinese by myself.
The relationship lasted a little longer because she wouldn't fit in the drum.
She got real jealous of every time I looked at another lady. All right. Anyway, yes, that is true. I did share dessert.
That is fascinating.
She's currently decomposing in my backyard.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
In the morning.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Al.
I bet you Richard Christie would get in it.
Oh, yes.
From the back, he looks like a
Richard Christie wants to own it.
Yeah.
He's my slave.
I'm kidding.
Richard Christie has the most disturbing collection of porn on his computer that I've ever seen a guy have.
Really?
I mean,
What's
hardcore.
on there?
Everything. And it's all downloaded and on the hard drive.
No, you don't mean, like,
Richard, talk
girls
about...
with animals and stuff?
Oh, please. You have girls with animals? Or does it go that deep?
No, it's not that weird.
But isn't it like you have every girl cataloged and...
Yeah, I've probably got about 30 gigabytes worth, actually.
How many girls does that translate to? Or files? How many files?
Probably 250.
Who's your favorite girls?
Well, definitely Kara Wacklin, the chick that was on here.
Kara. Oh, the one who can't orgasm or anything.
Yeah, the one that's not into dudes. And
yeah, I know.
See, I like that, though. That kind of makes her pure in my eyes.
Yeah.
So
Did you tell me it's really perverted?
Yeah, so, Richard, why don't you walk us through your ritual as clean as you can about how you pleasure yourself?
See, it's weird because what I really like to do, I got so much dirty pictures on my hard drive, but I really love discovering new ones. So what I'll do is, like about one night a weekend, I'll just spend about 3 hours finding new pictures.
He doesn't do it during the week, by the way.
No.
Don't you have to, like, what's the deal? Will, you know what goes on.
No, that was the funny thing I wanted to... He won't pleasure himself during the week. It's only on
Why is that?
Because...
I don't know. It's just, it kind of takes away my life essence, I guess you could say.
It takes so much out of him, Howard.
It's part of the deal I have with Satan.
If he did it on a weekend...
Your life essence.
So are you, like, going to town on that one day a week?
Yeah. I would guess probably 5 or 6 times in one night. And that's maybe just once a week. I just kind of
party animal.
Yeah. I don't want to take...
When's the last time you had a woman?
Probably about a year ago, but before that it was 10 years, so that's when I built up my porn collection.
Because I guess he's not hot and he's disturbing in his personality.
I've seen guys who have that profile get girls.
Yeah, me.
Wait a second, Richard, in the last 11 years, you've had one woman?
Yeah.
In 11 years, he's had one woman.
You're not a bad-looking guy.
Band.
Are you a
I'm
bad-looking
real
guy?
picky. I got so many hot chicks on my hard drive, it's like, I want a chick that looks like that, and I can't get that caliber of chick, but about once every 11 years.
Did you ever get horny for a pig?
I'd rather just spend that night by myself.
Man,
Yeah.
I'd rather do a pig.
Yeah, wouldn't you? I mean, just try a real woman every
I'd rather take a real slob and be with her than...
I mean, I don't even think he'd have to... He's got the show now he could use. It wouldn't be a real slob.
And chicks are looking for him from the show. All right, so anyway, tell us about the hard drive. Let me take a break and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I got to hear this.
All right. Everybody stay right there. I think we're about to hear something very interesting.
Oh, my goodness. You and Sal are in a race for who is more depraved.
We'll be back right after these words.
At least I have my magic vibrating kiss. Who is it? Ethel, is that you?
No, Lucy Joe, I want to talk to you about your husband, Ricky. Open up the door.
Ricky? What do you know, young lady?
Are you Mrs. Ricky Butticardo?
What do I win?
Nothing. I'd like to talk to you about your husband.
What's this about?
It's about your husband and what I have between my legs.
Ooh.
Not every day I confront a wife about her husband.
I don't believe you. Do you have proof?
Yeah, Ricky gave me this Copacabana T-shirt. Why are you crying? Are you upset because your husband's with another woman?
No, it's because Ricky never gave me a crummy T-shirt.
He gave me my first orgasm.
Your first orgasm? Oh, yeah? Well, you're a whore.
I'm not a whore. I'm an escort.
You're a whore.
Escort.
Whore.
Escort.
Whore.
Escort. Oh, damn, my beeper's going off.
What number is beeping you?
It's 718-5040. Scott the engineer, some bald bastard who has a disco company.
You poor girl. I feel bad for you.
I had only did my bat mitzvah. I can't stand him. He smells like cigar.
Poor thing. Look, I love Ricky.
Well, then I'll have to shoot you.
Be with us next time when Ricky says...
Lucy, so what happened to you? Hi, caramba, close the window, your head is whistling.
And Lucy says...
I've been shot. One of your pigs shot me in the head.
And Fred says... Hey, Lucy, look on the bright side. At least they blew off half of that ratty red hair of yours. I got Lucy Joe.
Everybody's favorite madman is back to play Guess Who's the Jew on classic Best of Stern.
Well, it's time once again for our friend from Austria.
Uh-huh.
It's time to play Guess Who's the Jew, everyone's favorite, with Kurt Waldheim Jr.
Guten Tag, wie geht's Ihnen heute? Beaten the crotch by a Great Dane. Jews give Nazis a bad name.
Oh, dear.
So what if you ended up on the train? Jews give Nazis a bad name. Thank you very much.
Well, I got to tell you something. That's some song.
Right, all right.
What is that? Be Gason in Ohio?
Wait, what are you
How are
saying?
you doing today, subhuman?
I see.
Basic translation of that, something like that. But I was never a Nazi. I never tortured anyone. And I was not responsible for the copycat suicides of numerous New Jersey teenagers. And if you believe that, you'll also believe that King Broder will be at the next Eddie Murphy barbecue dancing the Watusi with Grandma Ratty Laney. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, that poor amusing darky. I feel so sorry for him.
Who, Eddie Murphy?
Of course. Who am I talking about? Is there another amusing darky?
Well...
I've seen the last Richard Pryor movie. Believe me, there's nothing amusing about that.
Well, wait a second here.
Poor old Sufferlit.
Here we go.
Another example of the Jew manipulating him.
Wait a second.
What are you talking about?
Signed to Paramount Pictures. Founded by the Russian Jew Barney Balaban. Currently run by the Jew Mel Harris. And he is supposed to star in movies which have a richer hatred for the German people and sympathy for the Jew causes. And you know this is true.
Wow,
wait
no
a
idea
second.
Beverly Hills Cop
Look, all these is just
You're saying Beverly
had a
Hills Cop?
political premise.
Of course, all these motion pictures, the Oscars are coming up. Look what's nominated. Best Picture, Platoon, starring the Jew wetback Charlie Sheeney. Actor.
Yes.
There's Color of Money, starring the Jew Paul Newman.
Right.
Best Actress, Kathleen Turner for Peggy Sue, married to the Jew attorney, whose name escapes me at present. Best
I'm sure
supporting
you'll
actor.
find it.
I'm sure I'll find it, too.
Best supporting
Best
actor?
supporting actor, Michael Caine for Hannah and Her Sisters. Who wrote Hannah? The Jew Woody Allen.
I see.
Best director, Oliver Stone, Platoon with Charlie Sheeney, the wetback Jew. And, of course, best original screenplay, Hannah and Her Sisters. I rest my case.
You're saying Charlie Sheen is a Jew?
Charlie Sheeney, of course.
He is not.
You're out of your
What are
mind.
you talking about?
Are you
The name
kidding?
like Sheeney?
His real name is Estevaz.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I don't believe it. Does anybody have a car key? I want to stop myself in a garage or something. This is terrible. I thought he was Jewish.
But let me understand your premise, Kurt Waldheim, because let me just get this straight.
The Jews are running Hollywood.
You're
They're
saying
running everything.
You're saying the Jews are running Hollywood, and they're allowing people like Woody Allen to make movies?
All the time.
And you're saying Eddie Murphy's being manipulated into being a millionaire?
Manipulated into being a millionaire so they can spread more of this propaganda that Hollywood is so noted for.
I see.
By the way, I am a little disturbed by all those attempted teen suicides in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, now we were going to ask you about that.
Yes,
What
now,
about that?
why are you disturbed, first of all?
Well, actually, I'd like to make a suggestion about these attempted suicides.
Yes.
Freeze Diva! And get some gasoline with that special HPA formula! And send me some on because you won't be using it anyway.
What are you saying
You
now?
know, I'm a lot more mellow since I became a vegetarian. It's wonderful. Adolf was a vegetarian, too.
Is that true?
It is absolutely true. Would
Really?
I lie about a thing like that?
Well,
I had
I'm
no
not a
idea.
Nazi. And if you believe that, you'll also believe I managed Teddy Pendergrass, Tina Turner, and Jimmy J.J. Walker. Just call me King all time.
Well, do you know that King Broder got like $1.5 million in that settlement?
Unbelievable.
Isn't that something?
Pretty good.
Unbelievable. I do not understand. I mean, I could manage Eddie Murphy. I would not manipulate him
I
in one
see.
instant.
I see.
I'm not a vicious bigot. I'm not a man of the lynch mob set. I'm a sensitive, brilliant, philanthropic visionary.
Well, what would you have him doing?
Basically bringing me coffee. There's no sense.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes,
Are you ready to play Guess Who's the Jew?
absolutely.
All right. Here we go. Let's go to our phone.
All right, let's find a contestant.
Find a contestant. Hello?
Doing, Howard.
All right. You ready to play Guess Who's the Jew?
Up to play.
Are you a Jew?
I'm not a Jew.
What are you?
Catholic.
You're Catholic.
Well, not really, you know.
Well, what are you? Make up your mind.
You know, I just don't care.
Well, not that
You were
you don't
raised Catholic.
People like Kurt Waldheim care.
I can't.
Well, sir, when you say you're a Catholic, in other words, you were born Catholic.
I was born Catholic. I was forced into the deal.
Okay. And how old are you now?
28.
You're 28. Did you go to Catholic school?
No, I didn't.
I see. Something tells me that this man is a Jewish sympathizer, Kurt Waldheim.
Well, I do have some Jewish friends, but
You do. Then you do admit that.
So you admit it?
I do admit it.
And you're also a homosexual, aren't you?
Well, I don't know how you know all this.
I just had a feeling. Why isn't my machine working? It's working, but it's not working. Is that thing up over there?
Yes, it is.
Something is wrong with this machine.
Take it easy, Kurt. This is K-Rock.
Just calm
I
down.
forgot for a second. It doesn't work without the sound effect now. I
I
don't know
see.
where I am. But go ahead with the show.
All right, don't get distracted. Do you know how to play the game?
Sure.
All right, in other words, Kurt, you're going to give him what? A couple of names?
Absolutely.
3 names.
Of Gentiles and non-Gentiles. Let's see if we have anything here now. No, I don't have... No, I still don't have anything. You'll have to do without the sound effects there, fella. Hello?
Forgive me, I'll play your music.
All right.
Boy, Kurt Waldheim's getting awfully upset.
Yes, he likes that music.
Some of the paper here. All right. If your lucky number is 666, if you have a pentagram in your parquet patio floor, if your 3-year-old son Damien has impure thoughts about a New York morning show host daughter, you're at least a week late because Dee Snyder left last Thursday. Now it's time to play Guess Who with Vanna White.
All right.
Here are your choices.
All right, here come the choices now.
Schneider, Schmeider, he's still a Jew. The Addams Family was a famous show, and here are your choices.
All right, the Addams Family.
Which one is a Jew?
Go ahead.
The rest are all Gentiles.
All right, try to guess who is a Jew from the Addams Family.
Number 1.
Go ahead.
John Aston.
John Aston, who played Gomez.
Gomez, who was married to the subhuman pig, Patty Duke Aston.
I guess you don't like her.
Not too thrilled with her, but I loved her twin.
Twin cousin.
Yes. Number 2, Jackie Coogan.
Jackie Coogan, Uncle Fester.
Fester.
With the light bulb and...
Yes. The light bulb who was invented by the Jew Thomas Edison.
Hey, how did he...
Wait a minute, Thomas Edison was Jewish?
Wow.
Absolutely.
We had no idea.
And number 3.
How did they get that light bulb to light up in Uncle Fester's mouth?
It's a mystery to me. I was able to drop bombs on England, but I can't figure that out for the life of me. But number 3.
Yes.
Carolyn Jones, mother of Pugsley.
Carolyn Jones.
Is she Jewish?
Well, who could it be? Would it be Gomez? John Aston?
Uncle Fester?
Uncle Fester? Jackie Coogan? Or
Carolyn Jones.
Or Carolyn
Morticia.
Jones. That name Jones, that's... who knows with that name? That could be a strange name.
Yeah, I'll say Carolyn Jones.
Did you say Carolyn Jones? I'm sorry, subhuman, that is incorrect. Actually, it was Jackie Coogan.
Oh.
A.k.a. Jack Cohen. Who was also responsible for spreading all this propaganda in Hollywood.
Oh, you misled me with that.
I misled you nowhere, subhuman. Go back to your closet.
What do you mean that... are you a homosexual?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
He is a homosexual, don't
How can you tell?
Smell it from here.
Oh, dear.
Well, let me... Well, what, the Vaseline?
You can smell the Vaseline over the phone from here.
I
Get rid of
see.
him. Get rid of him.
Well, wait a second. You want to give him a... Oh, well, he lost. I guess we can't give him another chance.
Oh, come on, give me another chance.
All right, you want to try again?
Let's go.
Double or nothing? What are you going to give us?
I tell you what, why don't you give us something?
Give you something?
And maybe you can win it back with the second try.
Yeah.
What do you want?
What do you got? Got any good records?
Not really. Nothing new.
Any CDs?
No.
Got a car?
Yeah. But I need that.
Hmm.
All right, I just got a new issue of Live Cream.
Live what?
A new record, Live Cream.
Live Queen?
Yeah.
That's
Queen?
a record?
Huh?
Or cream?
Cream.
Cream.
Yeah.
Oh, Live Cream. That's an old record.
Well, yeah.
I had that when I was 9 years old.
Yeah, but I got a new copy.
I got that already.
Oh.
I need that for. I got a million records. What about contraceptives? You got any of those?
Sure, I got those.
We got condoms?
Yeah.
Got any mentors?
No mentors.
What do you got?
Got nudists.
Nudist?
Yeah.
Nudist?
Nuda.
You understand this guy?
I don't understand what he's talking about.
Nuda.
Nuda?
Nuda.
Spell it.
That's the name of him. N-U-D-A.
Don't know.
You got that ribbed
Not none of those.
reservoir tip?
No.
What's that? Lubed?
No.
Oh, forget it.
Who needs that?
Guess you don't need that, huh?
Well, if you don't have anything for us to win, then I guess we're not going to play.
You got any money?
Yeah, I got money.
Well, how about putting up like $100?
Well, I got $13 in my pocket. Hey, Howie, when you used to give away money, sometimes you had less than that.
Hey, forget it, man. There's nothing we want from you.
Come on, give me another chance.
All right. What do you say, Kurt?
I don't know. I was going to see if he had a girlfriend, we'd play for that, but I know he doesn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope someday that we can find a cure for what he has. But
All right.
anyway, here are your choices in category number 2, Cagney and Lacey.
All right.
Now pay attention.
Okay.
Number 1, Tyne Daly, Fat Pig and Wife of Schwarzer director George Sanford Brown.
Yes.
Number 2, Sharon Glass, another fat pig.
Sharon Glass.
And number 3, the biggest pig of all, Loretta Swit.
She was on that show?
The original pig who played Cagney and Lacey.
Ah.
He was the original Cagney.
That's true.
Well, you don't like any of those three women, do you?
I'm not too fond of any of them. But that's not my matter here. His choice is to find the Jewess.
Okay.
So which one is it?
Is it Loretta Swit? Is it Sharon Glass?
Glass.
Was it G-L-E-S-S?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Tyne Daly.
I'll say Loretta Swit.
No way.
No.
Loretta...
Is it Sharon Glass?
It is Sharon
Glass.
And I'm doing good today, huh?
Yeah.
Because Glass sounds like short for like Glassman or something.
I thought that at least you might even be able to get this.
But no, you didn't.
Oh, what can I tell you?
And therefore, you don't win anything.
Oh, boy.
But thanks for playing Guess Who's the Jew.
That's life.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, no winner today, folks.
No winner today, but we'll be back
That
again.
man was about as dead as Robert Preston, for crying out loud.
You're not kidding. I mean, there's no life.
Dead with a capital G, and that rhymes with Gene. That stands for gone, which is I'm out of here.
All right, there he goes. Kurt Waldheim Jr. Oh, where's his music?
Yes, give me some music, please.
There he goes. All right. Do you think we could be back after these words, or...
We'll try.
All right.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
618 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, a stalled car westbound I-30 East Earl Thornton in the HOV lane before Good Latimer. An accident clearing Forest Park at Mockingbird, and construction today east and westbound I-30 between Loop 12 Buckner and 635 LBJ. The right lanes will be closed from 9 to 3. On 75 Central, southbound 75 from Royal to Walnut Hill, the right lane will be closed from 9 to 3. And northbound 75 from Monticello to Lovers, the left lane will be closed from 9 to 3 as well. Eagle weather, cloudy, windy, and turning cooler today with thunderstorms likely. Some of those could be severe. Today's high 75, and that temperature is going to start falling into the 60s by this afternoon. Tonight, cloudy with a chance of showers early, windy still with a low of 39. Right now, 69 in Fort Worth. It's 70 in Dallas. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
Metro Traffic brought to you by Monarch Dental Associates. Dental emergencies happen. Call Monarch Dental Associates before 3 p.m. and they'll see you that business day. For all your dental needs, call 1-800-4MONARCH. Locations everywhere.
Tonight's the night. 97.1 The Eagle and Deep Ellum Live welcome Diamond David Lee Roth to the Metroplex. David Lee Roth warming up for his upcoming tour right here in your own backyard. David Lee. Don't miss the new CD, Your Filthy Little Mouth, or his concert warm-up show tonight at Deep Ellum Live. David Lee Roth.
Hey, this is David Lee Roth live in front of your naked streaming eyes, speaking through the digital age. No way, we'll be live with me, yours truly, David Lee, and the Eagle, broadcasting Cooking Backstage on Tuesday.
David Lee, tonight. This is the Eagles, T.C. McGuire. I'll be broadcasting 7 till midnight backstage tonight at Deep Ellum Live with David Lee Roth. It's live pure rock with 97.1 The Eagle.
Airline passengers tell you exactly how they feel. So when TWA took out seats and replaced coach with comfort class to give passengers the most legroom of any major U.S. airline for the same price, we heard about it.
I would choose TWA over another airline because of the comfort.
I have fairly long legs. I noticed that my knees were not immediately butting up against the seat in front of me.
But there's more to comfort than legroom. So when J.D. Power & Associates surveyed frequent U.S. business travelers, their evaluation included on-time performance as well as seating comfort. They also asked about scheduling, ticketing, gate check-in and boarding, in-flight amenities, flight accommodations, and aircraft interiors. Some tough survey. But when all the results were in, J.D. Power & Associates ranked TWA best in overall customer satisfaction for flights over 500 miles. So the next time you hear someone say,
I see a bright future ahead for TWA,
you'll know why they feel that way.
.97.1 The Eagle. Is your home a bit under the weather? Did winter's cold and snow take their toll on your home's exterior? The solution isn't more paint. It's weather-resistant vinyl siding from Sears. Call Sears Siding now at 1-800-831-3300 for your free in-home consultation and estimate. There's no obligation. Sears Pure Vinyl Siding protects your home and keeps it looking great for years. Its exclusive wood grain texture is guaranteed against flaking or peeling for as long as you own your home. You won't find a paint with that guarantee. And Sears Siding is sold, furnished, and installed by American Remodeling Incorporated, a Sears authorized contractor. License numbers furnished on request. So if your home is looking a bit under the weather, call Sears Siding now at 1-800-831-3300. Get a free in-home consultation and estimate with no obligation. Not available in all areas. So call Sears Siding now at 1-800-831-3300. That's 1-800-831-3300.
It's 6:22 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show on 97.1 The Eagle.
Good morning. It's Maria Melito bringing you classic Best Of, and this is basically Best of Stern that hasn't been heard outside of New York. Well, a new murderer was arrested at the time who had a very strange nickname. Here's a fascinating story behind this very bizarre murderer. Do you remember Pumpkinhead on the Best of Stern?
Are you going to be doing that Pumpkinhead guy in the news?
Yes, I couldn't believe that. Mr. Pumpkinhead.
Yeah. A new murderer on the scene.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead. 6'9", 15 size foot.
15 and a half, thank you.
Pumpkinhead. I wonder if Aquaman could battle Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, he would be a great foil for the Justice League of America.
This is a really outrageous guy. The whole neighborhood was scared of him.
Yeah, he got dubbed Pumpkinhead in high school.
Yeah,
because everybody was afraid of him.
But you know what's funny about it? It's not really funny. It's tragic. I mean, I hope they let the guy burn because he killed someone. But Pumpkinhead, I figured they gave him the name Pumpkinhead because he went up to the woman's house that he killed. There were two pumpkins on the front of the house,
right,
for Halloween.
Yeah.
He smashed the woman pumpkin,
right,
and then went in and killed the woman.
Yeah.
So I figured they call him Pumpkinhead because he smashed pumpkin heads against the house before he killed someone.
But no.
It seems that Pumpkinhead versus Adam. I'd like to see that.
Oh, no. That's just the kind of scrape Adam would get into.
Or Green Arrow. Green Arrow could handle Pumpkinhead. But this guy Pumpkinhead is so stupid that when he's walking away from the murder, he leaves his shoe print.
Footprint. And who else has a 15 and a half foot?
There's plenty of guys. Could have been Julius Irving killed her.
Oh, good.
Anybody ask him? Hey, man, I was nowhere near that pumpkin head. Hey, I know damn pumpkin head.
Yeah, that was the strange thing. It was like fate.
Hey, wouldn't you be killing people, too, if your whole high school called you Pumpkinhead?
Yeah. You had to know you were going to have a bad time in life, I guess.
Hey, Pumpkinhead, come here.
I guess they didn't call him that to his face because everybody was afraid of him.
Oh, yeah, because people said if they saw him over his shoulder, they would run.
Yeah. They just sort of steered clear of this guy. And his entire family is police officers.
I know. It's real weird.
And he's been in jail for robbery.
Pumpkinhead. And what did the Post... The Post had a real funny headline.
What did it say? Let me see. Turn it on.
Hack-o'-lantern.
Hack-o'-lantern, yeah, that's what it was.
Hack-o'-lantern murderer.
Yeah. Leave it to the Post.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad enough the guy's been called Pumpkinhead his whole life. Now they're going to call him Hack-o'-lantern.
But isn't it interesting that he smashed the pumpkin head?
Yeah.
It was almost as if, because they haven't found a motive for the murder yet.
Talk about a clue.
But it's almost as if he must have thought they were making fun of him by putting these two pumpkin heads out on their lawn.
Yeah, maybe they thought like it was maybe he thought it was like a subliminal. First of all, I never put anything out in front of my house. Because my wife was saying, let's put the pumpkins out in front of the house. I said, get out of here, put the pumpkins in front of the house.
I always wondered about that because people still do that stuff.
Yeah, because like somebody like Pumpkinhead could walk by and get all freaked out.
Yeah, he'll think you're making fun of him.
Oh.
Because he had worked on the driveway of this couple's house 2 weeks before. So they had just met him. They moved into this area.
Oh, he did work on their driveway.
Yeah, he worked on their driveway.
Yeah.
2 weeks before this whole incident occurred. And he's walking by one day, sees a couple of pumpkin heads out.
Oh, man.
What do you think? I mean,
what's going on?
It could be that he thought they were making fun of him.
Happy Halloween, Pumpkinhead. That's what it meant.
And he
to him, I mean.
He got very upset, I guess.
Oh, man. Because he probably thought, wow, these are two new people. They won't be calling me Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, maybe I have a chance to make some friends.
Yeah. And all of a sudden they start putting pumpkin heads out.
Yeah.
And that in his sick mind, he's thinking, whoa, hey, wait a second here.
Yep, they're joining everybody else.
They're against me, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out a motive for this thing. Because the guy didn't do any sexual thing. He just was like stabbing away.
Stabbed her 40 times.
Oh, he should rot in hell.
Well, we don't know that for sure. I mean, he still has to go to trial.
All right, let him go to trial and then rot in hell.
Well, I'm just saying that we have to say he's a suspect in this case.
In other words, he's alleged. Well, I believe he should get a fair trial and then he should rot in hell. Well, if he did it.
Of course.
But who else? How many other people outside 15 feet?
Yeah, I think it's pretty incriminating, that footprint. But they didn't really, nobody could actually say.
All over one pumpkin, Robin.
I know.
Imagine if he drove past the Kroger's, man. He would have really lost it.
Forget it. He'd have wiped out the whole supermarket, I guess.
Get over here. Yeah, it's pretty weird, man. But I'm reading this guy, Pumpkinhead. He's the new murderer. He takes the place of Crazy Pat Sherrill, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
And, it's like, almost like he was leaving a clue. Because Pumpkinhead masked. It's sort of like, remember the Joker on Batman?
Yeah, he would always leave a little calling card.
Yeah, Joker would always admit it was him. He didn't want, or Mad Hatter would leave a hat.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead leaves a smashed pumpkin. Whew. Pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't be putting that. I'd take all that stuff in if you have it out.
Yeah.
Right now.
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Pumpkinhead.
Incredible.
Guy's 6'9", this Pumpkinhead. How many watches is he wearing?
I don't know what. He has one little gold
2 or 3
chain around his wrist. That's all I see. That's his right wrist I see. I don't see his...
That's a slave bracelet. That's handcuffs.
That's handcuffs?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he looks good in those. He
does.
them.
It's a natural.
I like that look. Anyway, he's 6'9" and wears a 15.5 shoe.
He's like a lurch kind of guy. Ooh.
Yeah, sort of.
Hey, do your lurch, Freddie. Mr. Adams.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's
well,
really
they
good.
arraigned him last night. name Terrence probably didn't help him very much at all.
Probably Terry Pumpkinhead. What's his last name?
Murnane.
Terry Pumpkinhead Murnane.
Yeah, but when kids learn your name is Terrence.
Murnane is Pumpkinhead, my man.
Anyway.
Pumpkinhead.
And then he was probably big and goofy.
Yeah.
To boot.
Like, I'm 6'5", and I'm tall, but I guess I'm sort of proportioned, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I am. Good Lord. And it's a real drag when you grow up being like a pumpkinhead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Lurch died. Didn't Lurch die like when he was 40 or something?
Yeah.
Because like these really big guys die real quick because they're like, there's something wrong with them.
They have some kind of their physical illnesses or abnormalities that go along with being that tall or growing too fast.
Yeah. Exactly. He's just like got some kind of disease of some kind.
Well, we don't know that this is the case with this guy.
Because you can tell he's not like a Julius Erving who's proportioned.
Yeah, he could have been a basketball player.
Yeah, but he's probably too klutzy.
6'9",
6'9", but he's like a pumpkinhead.
Yeah, probably not coordinated at all.
That's it. So now Pumpkinhead's in like a whole hassle here, man. He's accused of killing someone.
That nickname came back to haunt him. He got it in his school days, and it came back to haunt him this week up in Westchester County when neighbors learned of the ghoulish horror movie-style murder of Marjorie Lodes.
Don't call me Pumpkinhead.
Newlywed.
2 months newlywed.
Yeah. And she and her husband had just bought their new house and moved into this new neighborhood.
Little did they know it was Pumpkinhead living next door.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead. That's why I like, what you do is you sort of ignore your neighbors. Try not to get too involved with them.
Yeah, because they just met this guy 2 weeks ago when he worked on their home, paving the driveway. And then, because it's the Halloween season, they put a couple of pumpkin heads out. And this is all speculation right now because the police don't have a motive either.
Yeah, but we already figured it out. We figured out the whole case. Pumpkinhead was walking by after he got to know these guys, and these were probably the only people in the neighborhood who didn't call him Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
And then then he walked by and he saw some pumpkin heads out in front of their house. And he said, "Oh, man." You rang. And he probably got really ticked off.
Yeah. Because a vicious attack. He stabbed this woman 40 times, if he did it.
How old is Pumpkinhead?
24.
He looks much older. Because Lurch always looked much older.
Yeah.
I know, like, some big guys like that. They call him Lurch and stuff. And it's pretty hard to deal with.
And they found a big footprint in the yard, and it was a size 15.5. So, what can you say? It probably was Pumpkinhead that did it. So he was arraigned last night and he's being held without bail.
And boy, is Uncle Fester upset. Ooh.
Well, we'll be watching that story, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The Pumpkinhead trial.
We'll be watching that with fascination. Pumpkinhead and his goings on.
Yeah.
We'll be back after this.
You're listening to a man who could cure cancer. He just doesn't feel like it. Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle.
6:33 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter checking traffic. In Dallas, an accident northbound I-45 ramp to Woodall Rogers. A stalled car westbound I-30 East Earl Thornton in the HOV lane before Good Latimer. And construction today east and westbound I-30 between Loop 12 Buckner and 635 LBJ. The right lanes will be closed from 9 to 3. On 75 Central, southbound 75 from Royal to Walnut Hill, the right lane closed from 9 to 3. Northbound 75 from Monticello to Lovers, the left lane will be closed from 9 to 3 as well. Eagle weather, cloudy, windy, and turning cooler today with thunderstorms likely. Some of those possibly severe. Chance of rain today, 70%. Today's high, 75, and those temperatures are going to fall into the 60s by this afternoon, and they're going to continue to fall into this evening. Cloudy with a chance of showers early this evening, and windy with a low of 39. Right now, 71 in Dallas. It's 70 in Fort Worth. I'm Brad Baxter on 97.1 The Eagle.
It's the Eagle's second Harley giveaway, and you could ride this bad boy home. To win the bike, you need a key. To win a key, listen for these songs. Sammy Hagar, Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy.
I got me a rock and roll band. It's a free for all.
Ed Nugent, Free for All. Anytime today you hear any of those songs, see caller 9 at 7871-971. You'll get a key that could start that 1994 Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. And keep it on the Eagle to find out where you can go to see the bike for yourself. Harley trailer courtesy of CNS Trailer World, your full-service trailer dealer. It's Harley giveaway number 2 from 97.1, the Eagle.
Fox, the network that brought you The Simpsons in living color, Cops, and 90210 is about to break ground in a whole new neighborhood.
So what are you doing outside, Clarence? Nothing gets me going like the smell of gunpowder in the morning.
South Central, it'll make you laugh.
You bring your butt straight home after school. Is there anything else you like my butt to do? Keep talking, and you're going to be digging my size 9 shoe out of it.
It'll make you cry.
They killed my boy, sweet. Those monsters killed my boy.
It'll make you care.
You've got to believe we can make things change for the better, because believing that is all we got.
And that's what great television is all about. South Central, no matter where you live, it will hit close to home. Catch the series premiere, followed by an all-new episode of Rock tonight on Fox.
Don't miss the series premiere of South Central tonight starting at 7 p.m. on KDAF Fox 33.
97.1 Eagle.
If you're big on imported beer, I'd like you to try a little beer, a very little beer, my Samuel Adams Lager. I'm Jim Cook. It takes me all year to brew what the largest import makes in just 3 hours because I take the time to brew Samuel Adams right. I use my great-great-grandfather's century-old recipe, all malt brewing, and rare hops that cost 10 times what they use in the mass-produced imports. This handcrafted brewing makes Samuel Adams a big beer where it counts, in its rich, full-bodied taste, its deep amber color, and a head so thick you can float a bottle cap on it, and big among people who know great beer. 4,000 brewers and beer lovers like you who've chosen Samuel Adams as the best beer 4 years running at the Great American Beer Festival. So try my Samuel Adams and measure your favorite import against America's best. When you taste Samuel Adams Lager, I think you'll find the big imported beers come up a little short.
It's 6:37 at 97.1, the Eagle.
We're back with a man who could get laid a lot if he was allowed. Howard Stern.
And we're back with the Best of Stern. We have more classic Best of later on in the show. But right now, regular old Best of Stern. Talk show host Maury Povich stopped by to say hello to the whole gang, and here's what happened. You're going to hear it on the Best of Stern.
Here comes Maury Povich. Hey, Maury, how you doing? Any truth to the rumor that you and Connie are breaking up?
All marriages should have these problems.
Really?
What is the story?
Hey, you look handsome.
I want to know. Who were they?
Did you quit
Who
smoking?
Were your sources?
You look better.
I look better?
Yeah.
You know why?
No, you look more handsome.
Really?
He smells soapy clean. I smell soap on Maury.
You know what? But you know what the story is? If there's a change, I'm wearing the patch. Took your word.
Oh, you
You stopped smoking.
You look better.
9 days.
You know something?
Let me look at you.
He walked in. He looks healthier.
I do?
I swear to God, you look better.
Well, that's good at my age. I think about things like that.
So you quit smoking?
Quit?
Because you already had the smokers.
Well, let me tell you
boys.
something. I quit about 9 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm driving home. I was playing golf in that ridiculous weather we had. So I'm driving home, and all of a sudden, for the first time in 9 days, I feel this craving to have a cigarette.
Right.
I'm really mad at myself. I get home, I take off my clothes, and the patch had fallen off.
Wow, that's weird.
How's that?
That is weird.
So obviously, this whole thing about what you're addicted to, it wasn't an oral fixation.
Right.
It wasn't all this stuff you got to have in your hand. I'm addicted to nicotine.
Right. But, well, let's say it's 85% psychological, 15% addiction to nicotine.
I don't care. Whatever it is,
Right.
right now, I'd like a cigarette, but I don't need it.
You've seen any Martians?
No, but blue men.
Little blue men.
I want to tell you something. I'm coming in here.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about Martians, extraterrestrials, and I'm thinking, is this a current affair all over again?
I know. Well, it's weird. Well, with the producer on
I left the current affair.
one of the producers on my TV show, was,
Oh, no.
Yeah, he seen like these little blue men.
No.
Oh, no.
He gets visited quite often.
He does.
I thought I left that life.
No, I'm telling you.
Perfect circles in an Iowa cornfield.
And by the way,
Tonight on a current affair.
you can't have him on your show because he's on our program. He's coming on my show first.
The guy that wrote, the guy that believes in it is that guy that wrote the book Communion.
Yeah.
His name is Strieber, Wally Strieber. We had him on a current affair, of course, 32 times.
Right.
But he really believes it. He was visiting.
Well, that's what Kevin's look like, the Union
and
alien.
the blue men?
Yeah.
In the closet?
Yeah. But he's had like 35 visits already as an adult.
Has he ever gone with them?
No.
He doesn't know. See, a lot of times he's not even awake.
They put a transmitter in his head. I'm not kidding you. And I know this guy. I work with him. He's talented.
Well, let's get back to this. Where did you hear this rumor, Robin? I want to know about you.
Okay, yeah. Where did you hear the rumor
I
that
was
Maury...
in a restaurant.
Yeah. Was it a Chinese restaurant?
No.
Was it the Chinese cook? Because a lot of the Chinese don't like that Maury's taking some of their best women.
They're trying to cause problems.
I have been such a good boy now for almost 8 years.
No, what happened was...
Yeah.
These women said to me, Maury and Connie are having problems. They're fighting.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've never fought.
And how does she know? I mean, what is her tie to Maury and Connie?
She apparently lived near them.
Really?
Oh, I want to tell you something. Where I live, you can't hear.
Really?
Oh, you can't hear.
Don't you have an apartment somewhere in the city?
Yes, but that's as far as we'll go.
Well,
and I
they
want to
hear
tell
you.
you something.
Wait a second. You might have struck. You might have struck something because now Maury won't shut up.
The walls are thicker than my head.
You never fight outside in the hall?
Do you ever fight in the hall of your apartment building?
Maybe my upstairs neighbor.
Hey, he's turning red. I got a feeling he's into something here. Wow. Maury, do you hit her a lot? Oh yeah.
Are you kidding?
Do you ever smack her around? You don't smack her around? Because sometimes she doesn't listen. She's very arrogant and independent. You know what you got to do with Oriental women? You beat their feet.
Oh, now come on.
I'm telling you, that's it. Then they get right and they fall right into line.
And then you bind them.
And then you bind them.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can take that. You can take this line of questioning and shove it.
All right. Maury really knows how to keep me in line. Oh man, no, I used to date Oriental women. No, I never did. I wish I did.
Come on, Howard.
I never did. I wish I did. I would love it.
About women.
I would love it.
Wife and your mother are so nice.
They are nice, but I'm nice. You know I'm a nice guy. What do you mean when I'm not nice? Why do people say I'm not nice?
Well,
why do I get this
what would
reputation?
Dice say about you?
What would Dice say?
I want to tell you something. I don't know what to say now. He took off after a fellow Paramount talent.
Oh, please. Talent?
You don't like Arsenio?
I don't. I hate him. I hate him.
Did you always?
He's a little ass kisser.
Well, who?
He just kisses ass all day.
I don't think you.
And he's not a talented stand-up.
I mean, whose butts do you have to kick at that stage?
What do you mean?
The guy's on the top of his game. What's he need to do?
He's kissing ass. He's kissing ass.
Oh, come on, Howard.
I don't kiss ass.
Well, nobody ever said.
Do you kiss ass?
No.
You don't. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I think
your show's getting good ratings. I haven't checked on you lately.
I have a question to ask Maury.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you found that guy yet?
What guy?
The other day, Maury was acting like a vigilante.
What do you mean?
Oh, right. I want to find that guy.
What was he doing?
He was on the air. He had a woman on who'd been raped repeatedly by the same man.
I saw that show.
A stalker.
And all of a sudden, Maury said, when we get back, we're going to get this guy.
I want to get that guy.
So did you get him?
I've never done that. Well, not yet, but we've had a lot of calls.
Yeah?
We got some leads.
Every talk
show. How
show.
can you not get somebody whose name you know, who's been positively ID'd, who hangs around, writes her notes, calls them, is in the same vicinity, have a distress. How come the cops can't get them?
I don't know.
I mean, he's right there.
I felt so bad for this couple. Now they're thinking of buying a guard dog.
Yeah.
I bought them.
Oh, did you? Because they didn't have the money.
You gave them the money?
For the dog.
Wow.
The show didn't give them the money. I gave them the money.
Really?
The show said, typical. Show says, well, we're a little over budget this week.
Right.
Well, then I'll buy them the dog.
They need a guard dog.
So I bought them a dog. $2,500 for a big dog.
Really?
Yeah.
For a guard dog, a professionally trained guard dog.
trained dog.
You know what?
You know they cost that much?
You gotta be careful though, because I know a guy who got a guard dog.
Then they'll chew up the neighborhood.
No, I know a guy who got a guard dog. He was guarding his building where he works. He had this rundown building in Brooklyn, and the dog was trained only to like him.
Right.
Goes in, and every morning he's supposed to go in and pet the dog. Goes in and pet the dog. Dog almost tears his whole hand off. It's unbelievable. And then you go, well, that sometimes happens.
That'll be an incredible follow-up to the story, Mark.
Yeah, but the key to the story
That's a good move, by the way, paying for the dog.
Yeah.
That's a good PR move.
Oh, I don't know about
That was
PR.
smart.
I'm sorry for the woman.
That was smart. I would have done the same thing.
You would have?
You're calculated. Come on, you know exactly what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, you're going to buy a guard dog.
But the twist in the story was this woman was raped, goes and does everything she does for the alarm going up backwards for an emergency call. She had never paid the $25 alarm fee bill that apparently was buried somewhere in her electric bill.
Yeah.
And the cops don't respond because she hadn't paid the $25 fee. She's in there 40 minutes getting raped. The cops would have caught the guy.
The alarm went off, but they ignored it because she hadn't paid the bill.
$25.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Well, why doesn't she pay the bill? If she's someone who's
Yeah, for
continually...
somebody who's, been stalked and raped, you think you'd pay everything.
I'd pay my $25 bill.
It was buried in the electric bill. They didn't see the fee.
Oh, come on.
That's what she said.
Oh, you better get a lie detector on that one.
Oh, come on.
But I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
I saw the thing. So you know what? Let me tell you something. There isn't a talk show now that doesn't have stalkers. That is the hottest topic. Everybody has stalkers.
Because only 3 states have laws against them.
I know.
You can't arrest anybody for stalk. We had one on. An 11-year-old kid is stalked by this guy from across the street.
I saw that show.
Finally, he breaks into the house. They only put him in jail for 60 days, by the way.
Yeah.
For breaking and entering, not stalking. Now he's in jail. Now we talk to him on the phone, and he says, after writing notes and making phone calls and breaking into this 11-year-old girl's house, he doesn't see that he was doing anything wrong.
I saw that show. I saw you do that show. I see your show way too much.
Yeah, I see your show a lot, too.
Come to think of it, every show he's mentioned so far, I've seen.
You can't sleep in the afternoon? What's the story?
Yeah, no, I come home, and actually you're my primetime television because I have to, I go to bed so early.
Tape this. We're going to run it.
No, I watch your show. What do you want me to say?
This is a Class A endorsement.
And Maury has got it down. Maury from Current Affair.
For a while he was a little bit shaky.
Well, no, Maury had...
shaky.
No, wait a second.
He was finding his ground.
Yeah, Maury had a weird thing going on. By the way, Maury stalked Connie. That's how he got her. But
people have been wondering how
right.
in the world did he get Connie?
I constantly wonder about that. But boy, you look better since you quit smoking. You look 100%
You were
better.
very strong with me. You said you got to stop smoking.
I'm your impetus for stopping smoking. Well, think about it. You got a beautiful wife. You get to go home and part of the expression, have sex with Connie Chung.
And I'm older than she is.
Yeah, and she's got a really hot little body and stuff. I wouldn't want to die of lung cancer. I wouldn't want to be a sick old frail man in a hospital.
And my friends have been trying to get me off for years.
Yeah, you got everything to live for.
I know.
You got everything to live for.
What kind of pressure are you under?
Yeah, you have no pressure.
I wasn't no pressure until I walk in here about twice a year.
So you have absolutely no pressure.
1 hour of pressure I have in my life.
You've made enough money at this point from your show that you can live.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life. Connie certainly makes enough money. Right. You have no pressure financially.
Right.
You have no pressure in the sex department, I don't think.
No, I'm not talking about
all right.
You suck me into this.
I know. We always end up talking about that. Maury can't make a baby with Connie. We always suck him into it. And I'm working toward that. I'll get to that. What the hell with you? You can't get that going still? What's the matter with you? You get to work on that.
Please.
I'll tell you though, I'm having a little trouble. I've been trying to nail my wife.
I know. Look at you.
I'm trouble this time around. 3 months now I haven't been able to get her pregnant.
I got a whole list of what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, really?
I've had testicle problems this month. I had a terrible testicle problem.
This month?
I pulled my groin.
Doing what?
Exercising. So every time I have sex, it hurts. I haven't had sex for over a month.
A likely excuse.
No, I really haven't.
There is a problem. Some people like to smoke after sex.
Right. You're into that, and then all of a sudden that broke your habit, right? You had patterns. You probably like to drink coffee with a cigarette.
Well, I changed my pattern with the coffee. I used to have that sweet and low stuff in it. Now I just drink it black.
And I used to, I stopped drinking coffee once I stopped quitting smoking cigarettes.
You don't drink coffee as hyper as you are?
No, I don't drink any coffee. I only drink water. I only had water for 9 years.
Oh, there it is, right there. I see it.
That's right, that's it, water.
I just did that because you said you had so many negatives in that sentence.
I did?
I stopped quitting smoking cigarettes.
Oh, I stopped cigarettes and quit coffee because coffee and cigarettes go together.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
Don't start me. I'll want a cigarette in about 30 seconds.
Hey, don't worry about it. Robin, you'll stick something in Maury's mouth if he needs a cigarette to help him out.
You're amazing.
Oh, gosh. Do you know that
you used to have the yellow stains on your fingers?
Where? None.
Did you used to?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, I used to get them, because you used to hide the cigarette all the time because you were embarrassed to smoke around people, and you end up getting them on the inside of your hand.
Cupping it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, Maury's here, Maury Povich. I'm going to give you the times that you can see his show right now, and then we'll take a break for commercial. Yeah, it must be rating suites, that's why.
And the best thing that Howard always says is, how come I always get these low channel numbers? And Howard gets these high channels.
Yeah, every station I'm syndicated on is like channel 73.
Right. If we get into the 20s, we feel good.
Yeah, someone said, oh, you're on channel 23 in Boston. I go, what? You're kidding. Oh, cool. Well, in Los Angeles, we're on channel 13.
Yeah, we're getting there.
That's kind of cool.
KCOP, I know that.
Yeah, KCOP. Yeah, but they hate us. The company that owns us, Chris Craft, that owns that station, hates the show. They won't promote it. They hate it. They hate talking about it. They're embarrassed by it.
Huge numbers.
We do huge numbers for them. In San Diego, we have a 50 share.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the station hates you there, too?
They hate us there, too. They're saying they don't like me because I said I don't like the show. So they're ready to pull off because I said it. They got a 50 share. Just sit there and play the stupid show.
Do you know that your stage manager on your TV show is my stage manager?
Yeah, I know. Dean
Gordon.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is such a clean-cut guy. I say to him, how do you go over and do Howard's show on Friday afternoon?
He told me he would do it for free. He lived
You
for
should
it.
see him on that set.
Where has he got his face on that show?
Well, let's say Maury, Dean gets to what? Keep the spokes models calm. Right. Oh, he loves it. He goes, I'd work on the show for free. We were having a bra unhooking contest on the set just to relax us. And he goes, I'd work on the show for free.
Yeah, because he doesn't get it on my show.
No, he loves topless babes more than anybody, right? We were shooting our show on Friday. At one point, so many tops came off and girls were rolling around on the floor that we had to come out and stop production. And because it was totally unusual
It got
stuff.
totally out of hand.
And we didn't care. And Dean goes, I'd work on the show for free. All right, so there you go.
How impressed is he?
I keep him happy. All right, we're going to take a break, Robin. When we come back, we'll talk to Maury about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Right after these words.
You know who he sounds a little bit like, Howard?
Who?
Emmanuel Lewis. You know, that Emmanuel Lewis, he's such a cutie. You just want to pull his pants down and give him a big kiss.
Dave Letterman with us this morning.
Dave, why so many references to your children?
He doesn't know.
It's basically children and beyond snow.
Yeah. You know what he's trying to do?
What?
Boy evolution. Now, you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to be shocking here on radio and drum up some interest in his television show.
I see. Okay. And he thinks the kiddie porn humor?
Yeah. He thinks that'll send it over the top.
Sex sells, Robin. Never forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Dave Letterman with us this morning.
That Diana Ross is something, isn't she? She must be doing a lot of drinking. I've seen pictures of her, and she looks like she's fallen face down a lot of times. You know, that old puss of hers is eating a lot of gravel.
Yeah.
She starts, starting to look like Scatman Crothers. And, you know, if you're banging a German guy twice your age for years, you would be doing a lot of drinking, too.
Well, there you go. There's Dave with us this morning, and he's going to hang out all show, Rob.
He's sounding off.
He's sounding off. He's really wild this morning.
Yeah, extra evil. Fix that guy up with Diana Ross. That's what I say.
Evil Dave Letterman. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you believe they got that on TV with the two chicks wrestling in their bras and ripping their clothes off?
Everybody's talking about it. You know, they were talking about how many times. It did run a lot on Sunday.
Yeah.
They ran it like every commercial break.
But kids watch with their fathers and stuff football, and I don't know how they got that on the air. I'm surprised the network allowed that.
You know, Howard, I heard that Ashton Kutcher has an enormous and beautiful penis. Wait a minute, did I say that out loud? Yeah, pay no attention to me.
All right. That was perfect interruption, by the way. I wasn't on the topic. Dave Letterman with us.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
When he has a thought, he just has to spew.
Howard. You know, I heard Renee Zellweger is 1 month vomiting away from being really hot.
Well, say it again and do it slowly, because your reading lessons aren't paying off.
All right.
What did you hear about Renee Zellweger?
I just heard Renee Zellweger is 1 month away from being really hot. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah.
You're saying Renee who?
Renee Zellweger.
Okay, what about her?
Well, I just heard she's 1 month away from being really hot, from vomiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read it one more time.
Yeah.
All right.
You got Renee right.
Yeah. Renee Zellweger? Zellinger. Yeah.
Renee Zell.
What does that say?
I don't know.
Just phonetically. Say it.
Zellweger. Is that Zellweger? Yeah.
No, there's...
All right,
Renee Zellweger.
There's a W. Clearly a W.
All right, let's hear you pronounce it.
Renee Zellweger.
Yeah. Is 1 month away of vomiting away from being really hot. There you go.
1 month away from
what?
Of vomiting.
Yeah.
But he keeps reading it wrong. It's a good joke.
Was good on paper.
Yeah.
Let's go to John the Stutterer. John the Stutterer, you're on the air.
Ha 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 ha! Hi, Howard. Okay, Howard.
Put him on Jimmy Kimmel right now.
I originally to call for something else, Howard, and
see, if I was Jimmy Kimmel, I'd put him on every night as my sidekick.
Now I have a question.
I have a question for you. Can you say Renee Zellweger?
Yeah, Renee Zellweger.
See? Hey, good. Davey's better than you.
Yeah. Okay, Howard. Now you know.
I hope you're able to start your car today, sir. It's pretty cold out today, I know that.
Now, Howard. Now you didn't know that I love you, and
what are you, gay? Do you have any idea what's going on?
He's just going to object to something.
And you're
93 octane, pal. That'll turn it over.
Why a hero, Howard? But what hell? What hell can you have that convicted child molester there to judge, to evaluate those the girls?
Oh, Yucko the Clown. Yes.
Yucko the Clown is a child molesting bag, Howard. He's a convicted child molester. Hello,
no, he's
Howard?
not. Yucko's not a convicted child molester.
That's part of his Yucko character.
He is.
I think that's his Yucko character.
No, he is.
How do you know?
He was convicted of it.
No, he's not.
He was. Ask him.
All right, I'll ask him.
He was.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, and...
But we'll still let him evaluate.
You got a woman in there with you, sir?
I'm incredibly depressed and lonely, and I was...
I gotta go.
That's the worst thing you could do.
Can I sit in for the sometime soon, maybe?
All right, thank you.
Howard, can I?
Yes, soon.
Okay, thank you.
Very, very soon. Yes, Evil Dave.
You don't have to worry about the 4-second delay with this guy. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, Evil Dave.
Howard, I want to eat Robin's Fluff Luffy for 5 hours.
All right, thank you. All right.
What's for you to say, sir?
Who? What?
I said Pete and not guilty.
Kangaroo Jack, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got to go. Thank you.
Say a hip hop.
Bye, Howard.
What is that, Dave?
Yeah, it's that Kangaroo Jack song he's singing.
All right, good. Hey, Evil Dave is here. He's dying to do his top 10 list.
Yeah, he kept saying he has a top 10 list, and he does not want to miss it.
Yeah, what is your top 10 list about?
The category, Howard and Robin, from the Home Office. These are things now. Things Pete Thompson might have said to make you think he's a pedophile.
Okay, go ahead.
Top 10 things Pete Townsend might have said to make you think he's a pedophile. Here we go. Number 10, that's not my penis, kid. That's my Cookie Monster. All right, I love that. Number 9, wash the ice cream off your face before you put it in my lap. In my lap. Going over like a pregnant pole vaulter. Number 8, I'll buy you a Tickle Me Elmo if you tickle this old homo. What does that mean? See Jay Leno do stuff like this. Number 6, I'm not your mommy, but I can breastfeed you. Number 5, look, we're both wearing diapers. Now, Number 2, if it's not too big, use both hands. And the number one thing Howard or Robin, Pete Townsend might have said to you to make you think he's a pedophile.
Well, that killed a minute.
Yeah.
Would you like me to do the list again, Howard?
Yeah, do it for the next.
Slowly.
Do it for the next hour and a half.
Sure, I'll pronounce it right this time.
We have 2 hours to kill. Could you say Renee Zellweger?
You say it, buddy.
I just think there's nothing more annoying than listening to a guy with no voice on the radio. I don't want to be the annoying guy.
Oh, stop it. Guys have been doing it for years, Howard. Don't worry about it.
What is it, Gary? Somebody talk. I can't.
Management has suggested he not do that list again.
Really? Why? He didn't say anything bad, did he?
When he said, do you want me to do it again? Tom was running down the hall going, no, don't do that list.
Please.
Tell him
why don't I just go home anyway? Because what's offensive about that? Or are they going to bleep that? I'm sitting here and wasting my time with this whole goddamn station.
And I'll tell you something, Howard. This guy sounds to me like he needs to do some community service work. You know, the Make-A-Wish Foundation keeps bugging me about some cancer kid that wants to meet me. You know, I'm sorry, but those bald little heads in a baseball cap just freak me out. For God's sakes, take some pride in your appearance.
All right, Dave. Well, at least he has a voice.
Yes. And he's willing to use it.
Yes, Chris.
Yeah, Howard, they bleeped that last one off there. We didn't hear nothing. I'm in the city, man. They bleeped that.
Yeah, I'm going to go home. There's no point in me.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no point in me doing this show.
You can take it easy on the weekend. You yell at Baba Booey when he was going to make it in on Mondays and he's doing a lousy job. You know, you're going to pay a little bit more attention to your listeners on Monday and Tuesday here. That's why
I was fine.
I'm crying about their voice.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
You know, I've got a question I want to ask
No,
you.
don't ask me a question right now.
Can I ask you a question? All right.
Please, Dave.
Yeah, all right.
I'm fuming over the top 10 list that they bleeped.
It's finally happening. Lisa Marie Presley's album, her CD, is going to be released on April 8th.
I think I have some of it here.
You're kidding.
No.
I'm dying to hear what she sounds like.
Here you go.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Oh, Bill, this was worth waiting for.
When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I suggest you to say what could make me feel this way. My girl, talking about my girl.
Oh, how funny would it be if she really sounded
Was that the Chinese dude with the bleached blonde hair? Did you see him last night?
That was the black dude.
That Chinese dude, they actually took to Hollywood with them.
He looked like a tired M&M.
That was this guy.
He didn't sing remotely near the next American Idol that we would pick.
Nate, you're tone deaf. You couldn't even hear those notes. You didn't even know what those notes are. You could sing the song 15 times, being in the hot sun, you still wouldn't get it right. We've been sitting here all day.
I don't want to hear anything else from you. Because, first of all, you know, I appreciate, like, you telling me in a nice way. That's fine. You guys really don't have to attack people. That's not what this is here for. What you guys are trying to do is make people cry, okay? You're fat. You're an
Ooh.
Your play. That's all I have to say. I'm gone. I spent.
Man, Howard?
Yeah.
Howard, is it just me, or is Simon Cowell sounding a little like Stuttering John? I don't know. Does it sound like that?
It's you.
Yeah.
We don't know what
Glad
you're
we
talking
cleared
about.
that up. Bobby Brown was supposed to be released from prison or jail today. He went to jail for DUI down in the South somewhere in Georgia. And he suddenly took ill overnight, and so they had to rush him to a hospital. They say they are not releasing what was wrong with him.
Was his buttocks hurting?
They didn't say.
What's it like to have every word out of your mouth bomb?
I have no
Ask
idea.
Evil
You have no
Dave.
idea?
They didn't say what was wrong with Bobby, but once he is finished with his hospital stay, they will release him to the loving arms of Whitney Houston.
All right, listen, I just want to welcome to the show our great friend, Evil Dave Letterman. Dave Letterman, good to see you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting rid of your shingles.
Oh, thanks a lot. Howard, I got so much to talk to you folks about. I haven't seen you for a while. But
you were in bed for 30 days.
I was in bed for 30 days, and, I just want to say one thing. Cameron Diaz's face has the complexion of a Dennet orange.
Really?
Yeah.
I just think so, and
wow.
I don't mean to brag.
Did you watch a lot of TV while you were in bed? Is that what it is?
God, I watched too much TV. I watched, Jimmy Kimmel when I was off.
Yeah?
And I haven't seen anything, suck like that since the last gay porn I bought. Does he even know he's on television? Stick with the puppet show, cabin boy. You're in over your head.
Well, you're competitive with all of the late night guys.
Wow.
I know that.
So you're coming in and saying Jimmy should just leave.
Jimmy's a friend of ours.
Coming out swinging. And I just want to tell you that I didn't mean to brag, but I ran over 7 war protesters in my car yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was just on my way to get gas.
So you're busy. You're watching TV. Even with the shingles, you were able to watch TV. You kept track of the war, the Jimmy Kimmel show, all these other shows.
It was unbelievable. I've been watching this whole thing, and what's a lot of things to talk about. This whole Elizabeth Smart case has really fascinated me.
Yeah.
Right.
I just can't wait till she gets old enough to do Playboy.
Oh.
She's gone through a horrific experience. A terrible ordeal. I really hope her parents get her on a diet. It would be a shame to see such a pretty girl become a porker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Dave Letterman, all of America was sad when you were gone. So many different guest hosts and things, and we knew you were suffering, and it's great to have you back.
It was terrible. I had all these roofing guys calling me for price quotes. It was unbelievable.
Shingles.
Yeah, shingles. It was just terrible.
Right.
And of course, the one bright spot, Howard, was as you know, I watched Stuttering John on that idiotic show he did. How the hell can anyone talk to Julie Brown that long?
Right.
I met Julie Brown last year, and she was turning tricks for, what, rent money? Just kidding. I don't know what that means.
Right.
I don't know what that
So you watched a lot of television. I guess you couldn't read. I know your eye was affected.
Oh, I couldn't read, but I'll tell you something that really ticked me off. I'm getting a little sick of Chris Reeves' constant bragging about being able to wiggle a finger. Let me know when you can take a crap without assistance, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me know when you can do that.
Right. What, did you see him on a talk show or something?
Oh, God.
He's making a lot of guest appearances, isn't he?
I'll tell you what, Dave. So like you, I watch a lot of TV.
Barbara lives in a fog, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I comment a lot.
And who else is she got on the show? Renee Zellweger. Is it just me, or does...
It must be
Paul Schaefer, thank you.
Howard.
Yes, Dave.
I just want to ask, could you get me a moist towel? My shingle scabs are falling off.
Dave Letterman is with us. You see, I was so happy to see Dave, and he's healthy.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that we're getting into these arguments.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I don't think Dave is supposed to have a lot of stress right now. So could you please stop?
I would appreciate it, please, because, I want to tell you folks something. I've had so much stress lately. People are asking me, how this thing with the shingles came about, and it's just, I'm just trying to take it easy, and I'm at the point now where I'm sometimes I go to bed with an itchy butt, and I always wake up with a smelly finger. And, I like to go on long drives in my car with young boys. I usually drive home alone. I just need to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we love that you're back. We love that you're feeling healthy. And,
you're here.
You're here.
And please, if you guys don't mind, no more questions about the shingles. I'll tell you what happened, and we're just going to let it go at that. All right.
All right.
I didn't wash my hands when I was in the washroom. I think I was
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, read from the paper. All right, so don't get off on it.
Talking to Jerry Lewis.
No.
Extemporaneous?
Don't extemporaneous. I'll throw you right out of here. You'll be at the quickest appearance of your life.
All right. No more stress, okay?
All right.
You're stressing me out.
I see you look up from that paper. I get nervous.
Yeah, all right.
Dan, you're on. Hey now.
Howard, I would love to know what Dave said about Renee Zellweger before, but Scott's stepping on the show again.
Oh, God.
Who? You mean Denny or Dave bleep that?
Yes.
Did Renee Zellweger joke?
Yes.
No, I just said, is it me? Is it just me, or does Renee Zellweger's face remind you of a virgin's anal opening?
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
That's all I said.
Cut it right out of the whole show.
Hey, Dead Air Dave, get in here. What are you cutting? Anal opening?
Horrible.
Get in here.
God, it's Roger Ebert.
I got a guy out there censoring any kind of like little sexual. It's not even sexual.
Everything was beautiful up until then.
Yeah, I tell you, I gotta. Did you censor that?
I wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm sure about it. I'm going to go on the line here. Just let it fly.
Stop
it.
Sounds like the work of Tom Cesanos, you know?
Cesano?
Yeah. How do you know Tom Cesano, Dave?
Tom Cesano. Is that a guy?
I'll admit I'm not right.
Yeah, you're sure not, man. You know what? Smoke a doob back there, dude.
Yeah, worry about David Lee Roth, dickhead.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Renee Zellweger's anal opening has nothing to do with the show.
There you go. Take it easy, Howard.
You can say that.
I think Tom just stopped masturbating just to save money on Kleenex. What's going on with this here?
Yeah, you better go back there, Dave.
I want a lawyer.
Dead Air Dave, or whatever his real name is. Punjab.
Let me consult with Tom Cesano.
Anal opening? When did that start becoming dirty?
He wasn't sure,
So he just obliterated the line.
Could something be said more correctly than anal opening?
I mean,
that's, you know.
Me, Fred, and Benji sit there and craft this crap so that we can get it on the air, and then this idiot's back there bleeping me.
Anal opening is, you know, us.
I mean, that's the new one. I mean, what else can I say? Let's sanitize the show more.
Yeah.
But that's you meeting them more than halfway, saying anal opening.
Yeah, I mean, You know what I want to say.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
like, I'm glad I spend half my night working on this crap so a guy can bleep it all. Sorry, Dave, I didn't mean to take away the imagery that you invent this stuff.
Yeah, he's getting stressed out again.
I've got a little way to get rid of the stress. Now, just listen to this. You know, Saddam Hussein, sadistic butcher, angel of death, angel of death, angel of death, all right?
Yeah.
Bleep that. That's un-American.
Okay. He was doing good in the beginning.
Okay.
All right.
He'll come back.
Yeah, hey, Dave, what is... Dave Letterman's with us.
I just want to say one thing. You know, whenever I see a black person, I call 911. I figure it's, safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Right. All right, wait till I call on you. That's what works best when I call on you.
He interrupted us for that. That was a bulletin.
A racist joke you interrupted.
Yeah, we were talking about Henry Hill. It didn't work.
Can I just say something?
Oh, hey, by the way, I forgot to mention that David Letterman back with us from the Shingles with us.
You know, I can give women orgasms just by using my two thumbs, and I might write a book about it someday.
Yeah, you know what? I've probably been ignoring you, and people are curious to hear about what you've been doing since you were off for a month. And
well, you know, I'm not radical, but sometimes when I stub my toe, I yell the word Jew boy.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So
that's what you did?
Yeah.
I'm just glad you're back, and everyone thought that it proved that you're a good television host, because when Bill Cosby took over for you, or Regis, it wasn't the same.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know, I bet all of us couldn't fit our hands around Queen Latifah's big milk bags. You know, those wagons are gigundo. I'm telling you.
Right. Well, it sounds like you watched a lot of...
It sounds like you watched the Oscars.
That's a good interview.
Like, do you get to see the Queen Latifah movie ahead of time, I guess, because... You know, you sit at home and they send you these things?
No, but I like soul food restaurants, but the service is really lousy. I mean, you know, those black guys are so fast on the football field, but when it comes to bringing me a plate of ribs, they're slower than pond water.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you just took it easy for a month and had a lot of time to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have you back, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
A lot of thoughts.
A lot of thoughts, man.
I'm glad you jotted them all down.
I like when he shares his thoughts. No, really. What else are you thinking about?
I think the Knicks have a good shot at making the playoffs. I mean, you know,
You a basketball fan?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I think the Knicks have a good shot, and I mean, you know, they only have one white guy on their roster, and it's been my experience.
Their roster?
Yeah, their roster, and it's been my experience that the less light on the court, you know, smoother sailing on the boat.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that the team is better with just black guys?
Yeah. And incidentally, I lost one of my cars. Yeah. I listened to that fat Guido Artie. He told me to bet, you know, in Syracuse. Nice call, fat ass.
Yeah, don't listen to Artie when it comes to betting.
Yeah, Syracuse doesn't have that good of a rouster.
What is a rouster?
I'm getting rousted.
Are we listening to more Dave raps? I guess so.
Yes, I would like to.
I don't mean you. I mean David Lee Roth. I think I've heard enough from you.
Yeah. I like soul food, Howard. What? I'm looking at Mr. Building.
Maybe you ought to quit late night television and relax. You know.
I think you ought to quit getting up in the morning.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Your eye looks good.
Yeah. I think I am going to retire soon. I'm going to open up an ostrich farm in Connecticut. You can buy them, or you can rent them, or you can, for a few bucks and do whatever you want to. It's just something to keep me busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just veered off the road.
Dave, I love you.
Ostrich farm.
All right.
Oh, dear. You know, those shingles do spot your eyes.
Dave Letterman, everyone, back and better than ever, and coming on our show trying to tell people, look, he's back. I understand your ratings last Monday when you came back were 5-point-something. That's the highest rating you've had.
Oh, yeah.
Since they say Dr. Phil's appearance.
Oh, God. You know, I hate to work. I'm sick of my show, and Paul is really beginning to get on my nerves. You know, after all this time, I still can't tell if he's a pillow biter or a normal guy. He's the faggiest, straightest man I've ever met, and, you know, all right, he gave me an anal once, but, you know, it was time to renegotiate his contract. Everyone lined up that week to give me oral.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I knew what he was talking about.
I guess he doesn't like Paul. You don't know if Paul's gay or straight?
I have no idea.
Right.
But I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to retire and devote the rest of my life to a project, Howard, that is near and dear to my heart, a nude Boy Scout camp. I can't wait to rub our sticks together every night and make a fire. If you know what I mean. The place is going to look like Baghdad at night.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what.
Tell me about the ostriches again.
I think it's a nice idea for you to start a nude camp.
Nude Boy Scout.
I mean, do some with your time besides show business. It seems to me your whole life is show business.
Exactly. I end up out of work for a month, but that waking, with that walking heart attack.
All right. Why don't you take a rest? It's too much for you.
Yeah, it is.
You just calm down and take care of your shingles.
That's waking. Damn it, I'm going to go buy an ostrich farm and get a car and sell it or something. I don't know.
All right, Dave, thank you. All right, getting back to the other Dave, David Lee Roth.
Yes.
Who's there?
All our talking Daves.
Yeah. Rambling Daves.
Yeah. None of them make any sense. Where was I?
You want to go back to the other Dave?
No.
Howard, I just want to...
No, not you.
I'd just like to say for 10 more minutes, walking. All right,
you want to say something? Anyway, Dave Letterman is with us. And by the way, I really am glad you're feeling better. You gave me a big break when I was working at NBC.
Thank you very much, Howard. And I just want to say something. You know, I end up out of work for a month, and, that walking heart attack, clogged Artie Lang, is still going strong. You know, Artie, the next time you see your penis, say hello to me for me, will you? Just say hi to me for me.
What happens? Like past 8 o'clock, you were doing good.
The next time you see your penis, say hello for me. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Say hi to me for me. Artie Lang, you clogged artery. Say hi to your penis with me for me.
That's right. And by the way, Howard, what's the deal with that Jillian Barbary? Doesn't she look like she fell off the back of some motorcycle? You know, she's like a doorknob. Everyone gets a turn. The other day she gets on my show, she gets on my show is the day I do. All
right. That was me. All right, Dave.
Censor that.
Censor ain't the word.
How you been, man? Those shingles are all done with?
I'm telling you, I'm all done.
They're all done. All right.
Yeah.
Do the ostrich joke at you. No.
How about that Jillian Barbary? What a doorknob, huh? Yeah.
Like Bob Hope.
That Jillian Barbary's a doorknob. Everybody, hey, how about an ostrich? Walking.
Hey, Artie, you waking heart attack.
Artie, you waking heart attack. Next time you see your penis, say hi to me for me, huh?
Damn shingles.
I love you, Dave.
Blame it on the
Might be time to retire, though.
I think so.
All right. We got to take a break. We're going to be back right after these words.
Howard, can I just say something?
I forgot you were here, honestly, Dave. I did. I thought you went home.
No. I just want to say something. You know, I've got a good person for your Butterface contest.
Who?
Farrah Fawcett.
Really?
Yeah, her face looks like an old saddlebag. She's Johnny Winter with a vagina.
Yeah, well, okay, she can enter. Anyone can enter, Robin.
Johnny Winter with a vagina?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
That was good, Dave.
That was good. All right, Dave, you're back on. Well, somebody horsewhipped him during the commercial.
Okay.
Dave, it is great, and I know you had shingles, and I know you suffered. David Letterman, by the way, back and promoting his show. He wants everyone to know he's back. He got a 5 share last night. He's crowing.
Yeah.
Wow. All you have to do is get sick, Dave.
Yeah, you got to get sick. And, you know, the thing of it is, you know, inside of me, there's a little boy named Davey Letterman who wants a tongue kiss from his daddy. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, you realize it. Were you in therapy?
Huh? No. I could buy every alarm and every lock in the world, but nothing makes me feel safer than sleeping in the arms of a black man. You know, I trade all my money and all my fame for one night with, you know, Mike Tyson.
Well, you know what? All of America missed you when you were sick, and we say welcome back.
Do you think Jay Leno is so edgy? Just because he's, into S&M and uses handcuffs on chicks? Big deal. I raped 19 women at knife point.
Really?
Yeah.
He says he raped 19 women at knife point.
Wow. I don't know. That's a joke.
I don't know.
Are you joking, or you?
I don't know. If it weren't for testicles, I'd probably be gay. I don't know.
Yeah, those are ugly.
Yeah.
All right, Dave Letterman, everybody, with his thoughts, and great to have you here, and welcome back from your shingles. Terrible. From what I understand, shingles are a terrible
and
painful disease.
Yeah.
And good for you for getting over
like being on the show.
Terrible and painful.
Yeah. Well, we welcome you here.
Thank you very much.
It's exciting, and I know you're doing well.
Yeah. Howard, can I just say something about...
Hey, Dave Letterman, go ahead.
I just want to say something about that last letter. You know, I don't know why people make such a big deal over J-Lo's career. You know, so she sings and dances and acts and has a clothing line. Big deal. You know, she's Puerto Rican. She's supposed to have 15 jobs. I don't know. She's supposed to be working.
Yeah. So what did you do the whole time you were off?
I don't know. The other night I had an intense, session of pleasuring myself, and after I finished, I just rolled over to sleep without cleaning up. I slept in that wet spot all night. But you know what?
I hate
it was
that.
worth it. It was worth it.
I didn't know Dave Letterman pleasured himself. I figured you had.
Yeah,
I never pictured. I guess you're a lonely guy.
And, everyone thought I had shingles. Yeah, if you can call getting an STD from Elena Hamilton shingles. Just kidding.
Elena Hamilton.
Yeah.
He's kidding.
Okay.
She doesn't have any STD.
Just kidding. If you talk about that the old wife of Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Elena.
Yeah, what's her name? Alana.
Right.
Alana.
Right. No, that's a joke you're making, right?
That's the shingles.
Right. All right, go ahead. You done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to comment on that last letter, if I could, Howard. You know, the reason I was off work so long, I was starting to, I was start talking to someone on my ham radio, and we ended up getting together. I thought it was a chick, but it turned out to be a fat trucker with a high-pitched voice. I banged the crap out of him anyway. We didn't leave his double wide for weeks. I have his name tattooed on my sack. So I'm not going to go into that anymore.
All right. So that's what you were doing when you were out.
Exactly.
Okay.
Howard, can I just say something about this bet?
Yeah.
I'll put my penis up against Jay Leno's any day of the week. As a matter of fact, I'll put my penis up against anyone's penis. There's nothing I like better than a good sword fight. Whip it out, Howard. Let's go.
Is that something about the bet?
I don't know.
Let's segue.
That in there. I know Jay Leno has a small penis because, when he gave,
Sandra Bernhard told us he has a big one.
Yeah, well, she's a liar. I used to bang Sandra Bernhard, too, but
did you?
That was years before she got the sex change operation. I used to bang the pre-op Sandra Bernhard. I'm done. I'm sorry.
All right.
Dave, the Evil Dave is waving.
I mean, the 5'5" chick sounds more interesting to me.
Evil Dave, what do you want to say?
I just want to ask her, is she hung like a pony? Oh, excuse me, that's Marcus Allen. So I'd like to do chin-ups on her piece of driftwood. Has she played for...
Don't tell me when he's away.
It was like Rorschach in class.
Yeah, well, let me handle it.
I'm just telling you, I couldn't ignore him anymore.
That was hard to ignore. I bet you Dave's waving his hand. I'm ignoring it.
He was, yes.
Tara, you're... so thank you very much.
Okay, hopefully I'll meet you someday, Howard.
I'd love it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll put you on hold. Hold on.
All right.
So we got a lot of takers now.
Yeah, we're going to be fine. Yeah, Dave Letterman.
No, I was just saying, this woman, Cara, she's talking about making extra money. I think she ought to, go pose, for Playboy before Elizabeth Smart does. Yeah.
Hey, Robin, let's do some news.
All right.
Dave, you're finished.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah.
You got shingles.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and bed myself with the Rockettes.
Are you?
Howard, can I just say something about this Soros?
Oh, no. No, you're my only Soros.
All right. I'm just saying, over 30 years ago, we put a man on the moon, and we still haven't found a cure for, vaginosis. And
for what? Wait, for what?
Oh, for
when are you
for vaginosis.
Vagina?
Yes. We need to get our top scientists working on that.
No, we do it again.
Right,
Take two.
No, I'm just saying, over 30 years ago, we put a man on the moon, and we still haven't found a cure for vaginosis. we need to get our top scientists working on that. I'll tell you that right now. Vaginosis, all right? Stop it.
All right, you got it right.
Yeah, all right.
Vaginosis. He's got shingles.
Time is the charm.
2 people on the Devil's Roster have genosis.
Maybe a lot of chicks got turned off to him when he took his penis and used it with a filthy, dirty whore. Chicks tend to really get turned off.
I ran out of Viagra.
He needs to get married and have children.
Did you get any word right, Dave?
I don't know.
What did he say?
Viagra.
He said something about Viagra.
Viagra.
Guy ran out of Viagra.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Dave, you got the shingles. Sit back and relax. Well, anyway, Evil Dave, thank you for showing up.
I just want to say one quick thing, Howard. What do you call a midget Iraqi soldier with 40-pound balls?
What?
Half nuts. All right, I got to go, Howard. I got to go watch Larry King's girlfriend tie him up in his suspenders.
But you know what? I've asked you to not do this.
Yeah, I ran out.
I know. Well, it's okay. Right. It's time to be quiet.
I'd like to end by saying Viagra and Tom Dreesen.
All right, in just a couple of seconds, Stump the Buoy. Evil Dave Letterman's joining us today. Everybody's happy to see him. How are you, Evil Dave? Good morning.
Can I just ask you something?
Sure.
Does anybody have Ashton Kutcher's home phone number? Boy, would I like to cake his eyebrows with my DNA.
Wow. I didn't know you were feeling that way.
Yeah.
Well, it's good seeing you. Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the fans are happy.
I heard that the president has put the government on big alert. There's a big bomb scare. The new J-Lo Ben Affleck movie is coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that's. In fact, there's been some advanced reviews. David Letterman is correct. There's some advanced reviews, and they say this movie might be a bigger bomb than Mariah Carey's Glitter.
Wow, that's hard to beat.
Yeah, they say it's horrible. The whole concept is horrible. J-Lo's a lesbian, but the posters promote that this is a love story. People are going to be very angry when they show up and there's no love story.
They also are trimming her butt in the posters. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have. I notice everything.
I applaud that.
Well, Dave, it's good to see you.
Yeah. I just want to say one thing here. Since 9/11, I haven't been able to think about nude young boys as much as I used to.
That's an after effect of the tragedy?
Right.
I don't know.
You know what? The thought of wanting to kill your mother is as edible as it gets. Doesn't mean you're really going to kill her, but don't be afraid to fantasize.
Excuse me?
Yeah. What? There's nothing wrong with him having thoughts, as long as he's not acting on them.
There are reasons you have certain thoughts.
No.
As bad as my parents was, I never thought of killing them.
I'm trying to get some more out of him. Yeah.
Well, I have a thought. Has anyone besides me ever thought about violating Jennifer Aniston's fart box with an ass handle? Let me ask Casey one quick question.
You can act on those.
Go ahead, Dave.
Let me ask Casey one quick question. Now, Casey, be honest with me on this. Now, have you ever, do you like looking at drunk guys sleeping in the park?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Dave, this is a serious thing.
You're making light.
David Letterman always with the joke.
His problem, Dave.
Get over there and stop being a pussy and get in his office, and you're annoying me. Do it. That's the only way you get talked to like his father.
You see what he's laughing like a lunatic over there, right?
No, Casey, don't call Dominic now. Get out of here.
I ain't calling him.
Call him, you pussy.
You want to get happy, Case?
Casey, you should listen to Howard.
Thank you, David.
Howard, and if it doesn't
Evil
work,
Dave even says.
if it doesn't work, you play a lot of softball next summer and take a lot of cold showers.
David Letterman, everybody, up with us this morning. Joseph, you're on the air.
All of 22.
Evil Dave, how you feeling? Dave?
You, man. You know, is it just me, Howard, or is it, Oriental chicks are starting to have breasts? I can't tell.
Well, they are, according to this. Hey, by the way, let's mention David Letterman's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Dave.
I feel bad that Dennis isn't coming in because I was going to ask him. I bet I could fit all of him into my mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the joke about Dennis. I'm sorry. It's another show.
I was a late bloomer.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked, Carson. I figured you started at 5.
I know, you'd think so. I grew up in Amish country, so, there wasn't a lot of shade out there.
And you couldn't come out of the closet? I mean, if you said, I like boys, that would have been it.
Yeah, that probably would have been a problem.
Very conservative.
What with the black outfits and the hooks and eyes and all.
Yeah, they talk about a fashion disaster.
I need to get out of there.
David Letterman, what is it?
I'd like to ask these guys a question. Who would you rather receive anal from, Liam Neeson or Tommy Lee? My vote is for Liam because, I'm Pharaoh.
Can you talk into that microphone, Dave? We can hardly hear you.
I'm just asking.
I guess he didn't want other people to know.
Liam Neeson.
Ignore David
Tommy Lee, that's a no-brainer. Tommy Lee.
Yeah. Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Really?
Tommy Lee. I heard he's hung like a Shetland pony, that one.
Right. Very nice. And David Letterman, you have something you want to say?
I was just going to say, are they going to make him up to look like Stuart Smalley or something?
No.
I wanted to ask you, this is something I want you to think about.
Shirley Hemphill is what we were going for.
Sure, that would be good. But if you were a slave master, would you rather have Naomi Campbell or Tyra Banks?
All right, listen, we're going to take a break. And
bring them both on.
I don't know if he wanted it.
Howard, can I just say something very quick?
David Letterman, thank you.
Yeah. I just want to say very quickly, I'd like to take a minute to pay tribute to Buddy Epson.
All right.
Yeah, he was a kind, sweet soul and a genuinely nice and kind man, and he was warm and unpretentious, and like me, he hated Jews, and one of the biggest Jew haters in Hollywood. Buddy Epson will be missed.
All right, stop that. That's David Letterman's bizarre sense of humor.
I don't think Buddy needs your help.
Let's just explain. Dave's not allowed to do that kind of humor on TV normally. Being here with us, he's allowed to.
I'm dying.
Okay, I feel badly about that. As I said before, I really am sad that you're dying. It's not fair. It sucks. What can I tell you other than I am very sorry for you?
All I wanted to hear.
Of course, that's what I said before.
No, you didn't.
I absolutely said I feel bad.
I think you said, well, I wish you well.
I do. I wish her well. I really do.
That's all he said.
I wish you well. I wish you a miracle in your life that something happens where you can live. You're one of my listeners. Why would I want one of my listeners to die? It's hard enough to get listeners.
Well, you don't want to, lose this one.
No, I don't. I do not.
For years.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you for calling me with this message.
Howard?
Yes, David.
I have a question for this woman. Is she still on the phone?
Yes.
I'm just curious. Have you turned yellow?
Oh, come on, Dave. That's just not funny. That's just not funny. You do that on your show, not on mine. You're fired. He's fired, man. No, not at all.
I'd like to do the show.
What?
I'd like, if I can, Howard, to do the show with you and Robin.
Oh, it's so stupid. Please. Just in case I'll give up grilling anyway.
Hey, Howard?
What is it, Dave?
Can I just say something? Speaking of barbecues, whatever happened to President Bush's drunken daughters? Have they given up booze, or they just moved on to snorting Ritalin? What do you think?
I don't know anything about it, Dave.
Speaking of barbecuing?
I don't know.
And they're not drunks.
All
right. Yeah, there's some weird brown stuff floating around the toilet. Looks like somebody took a nasty bowel movement.
Really?
Yeah, but it's some sort of backup with the pipes, or it's just like sewer water in there.
Oh.
It bums me out because then everyone can point a finger to me like I did something weird.
You know, as you said that, Evil Dave had a weird smile on his face.
I had this weird dream last night coming home. A naked Ricky Martin is on his knees at the door waiting for me with his mouth open like a baby bird. Does that make me the man or the woman in the relationship? What do you think?
The man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the dude.
Yes, Casey.
Yo, I want you to know that I've been investigating who dropped the deuce in there.
Yeah.
I haven't come up with any leads yet, but I've been, I want you to know that it's under control. I haven't figured out who did it yet, but I got theories.
All right, good.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah, Dave.
You know what I like to do after I tape my...
Can you speak up, Dave?
I say, you know what I like to do after I tape my TV show? I like to go into the female stars' dressing rooms after the show and rummage through the trash and look for their used tampons. And then I sell them on eBay. That's what you got to do, buddy.
Supplement that income, Dave.
There you go.
You could buy Terry Gar's tampons.
And what's in the news?
That's what happens sometimes.
Howard?
Rich and famous.
Yes, Dave.
Oh, by the way, have you seen Eminem's 7-year-old daughter? Now, there's a piece of ass right there.
Oh.
Really? What the hell?
Please.
You know, I'm going to leave if you're going to continue with this.
Right, that's disgusting.
Howard?
Yes, Dave.
You know, last night I had a rough night. I beat and kicked the pizza delivery guy in the face, breaking his jaw in 3 pieces, and he looked like an Arab terrorist. And then I bound his thin body with rope, stuffed a sock in his mouth, and to muffle his screams for help, and used the back of his neck as an ashtray. And then I stuffed him into the trunk of a car where he managed to set himself free. And then I stabbed him. And then I yelled, "Go back to Iraq!" Turned out he was Puerto Rican, and I apologized, and I gave him a $10 tip.
Was that before or after your gay dream?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right, Dave, thank you. We'll watch your show tonight. Evil Dave Letterman show. That I believe. He's friends with Kid Rock.
So,
it was his birthday.
Yeah, but you don't think Demi and Ashton showed up?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't think they like him.
I think he was late for his Little League game or something.
They were in an area we didn't even know if there was water in the ground. We had to survey.
Isn't she the best person?
I know. Look at her. She's getting wells in Cambodia. That's easy.
Yeah. Putting the wells in Africa is tough.
Yeah. I've always said she was great.
Howard?
Yeah.
Can I just say something? Who do you think has the worst job? A guy who cleans out toilets for a living or Star Jones gynecologist?
Star Jones gynecologist.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
They're leaden, and when he does them, it's like a souffle. I mean, it's amazing to me.
Oh, boy.
Shut up. You're doing Mia Farrow's daughter.
Oh, God.
But he's very
Howard,
good.
Can I just say something?
I've got some wood. Yes, Dave.
No, does Ben Affleck realize that J-Lo is about 3 years away from looking like Celia Cruz before she dropped dead?
Interesting thought.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's what's happened.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Bill Maher. Thank you, David Letterman.
Thank you very much for having me on the show, Howard.
I'm sorry you never got the Tonight Show.
That's right. But I just want to mention one thing. Did you know that Bob Hope's first real name was Leslie?
Yes.
Honestly, it was Leslie Hope.
All right. You've done enough for one day.
Spotify.
That's, of course, Evil Dave Letterman.
Yes.
Not the real Dave Letterman. But you sound remarkably like him.
Thank you very much.
Hey now, everybody, what's happening? Evil Dave Letterman joining us today.
Good morning, Howard. How are you today?
Hey now. Good to see David Letterman, who you just went through a horrible kidnapping scare. I know that.
Right. And can I just say something very quickly about this? You know, I'm glad my little Harry went through this kidnapping attempt, because I think this incident will really toughen him up and decrease the chance of him becoming a fag.
Oh.
No offense, Robin.
What do you mean, no offense, Robin?
Oh, you're a lady.
Yeah.
Evil Dave out of the gate.
Oh, yeah.
David Letterman, you host a late-night show, and you are a high-profile guy, but I bet you never bargained for this.
No, I just, and you know, I don't want to dwell on this too much, Howard, but, you know, in some ways, I wish I would have had, let the kidnapping happen, because this could have been the century's Lindbergh's baby case, and I would have beaten Jay in the ratings. You know what I'm saying?
Would you have worked right through the kidnapping?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you something. You got more press. If it wasn't for this Terry Schiavo case, you'd probably still be front page news.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's true.
Unbelievable how Terry Schiavo has knocked everything off
that little upstage.
I mean, little Harry Letterman barely can get a mention now.
Yeah, but I warned Regina that this kid was going to be trouble. Abortions are a lot cheaper than ransom.
What are you talking about, Dave?
I don't know. I'm just talking about this thing.
Well, you're a new father, and everyone knows you're legendary for being a recluse and some would say disconnected. But I empathize with you. I can imagine a kidnapping attempt is very scary.
I think he is connected to the child.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if I seem a little down today. This whole kidnapping ordeal really got to me. Hey, any hot whores on the show today?
Matter of fact, we've got a great porn star coming up next in Stump the Perv, Dave.
Wow.
Stump the Perv. Stump the Perv.
The winner, either Richard Christie or this guy has an unbelievable knowledge of porn.
Yeah.
Who's playing him will get a date with Crystal Steele, who is very, very hot. So you're going to have a good time today, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and really I'm glad this whole kidnapping thing is behind you.
Well, it's, I didn't cry once when I heard about the kidnapping attempt, Howard. Crying is for fags and people with emotions.
Right.
What's the difference? You can't have that working at CBS.
It's so funny. I talk to Dave about this all the time. You feel more comfortable on our show talking about the kidnapping than you did on your own program.
Exactly.
And you're so much more honest here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the kidnapping was really scary, but really made me feel so important. All in all, I think it was worth it.
You do?
Yeah.
Because of the recognition you got in the front page headlines, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And nothing bad really came of it, except you got a lot of publicity.
No, I wish someone should take this kidnapper guy, slam him against the wall, rip down his pants, and rape him. And that someone, should be me. And I won't wait for him to finish before I'll do that. Hey, I'll teach that nasty fella to mess with a Letterman.
Yeah, just let him go and you'll take him.
Yeah.
So you're saying you want to rape him?
Yeah, I'll just rape him.
If he did that joke on his show, he'd be #1 in the ratings.
Yeah, why don't you do this material on your show? It's so great. I mean, I love you talking about the kidnapping. This is so raw and honest, And
I really feel like torturing that son of a bitch kidnapper. I'd love to have him host my show one night and interview Ace Frehley for an hour. That would really teach the guy.
That'll freak him right out. Yeah.
I'm selling the sizzle and the steak.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that Ace Frehley interview I did yesterday was pretty stellar.
That was pretty deadly, huh?
Oh, man. Dave, I'm sorry. We were talking about the kidnapping.
I'm angry at this bastard who tried to kidnap my son. I'd love to put him in a straitjacket and just force him to, listen to Jay Leno talk about his lame-ass car collection.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And incidentally, Howard, I'm thinking of giving this kidnapper's phone number to Pat O'Brien. That'll scare him.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Great.
You are crazy.
So effing hot.
Yeah.
I wanna leave you.
Where are those alleged Pat O'Brien tapes?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get a hooker. I don't know, some coke.
But I'm so depressed over my son's kidnapping. I'm more depressed than Michael Jackson on an adults-only vacation.
Yeah, that's depressing.
I'm angrier than an emancipated African whose pet fly just died.
That's an emaciated African.
Emancipated? What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Dave, you're going to be...
Hash up one there, Artie.
All right,
Way to
screwed up one.
Joke.
Yeah. Nobody write down Pilates. Maybe this will cheer you up after the recent attempt on your son's safety.
Oh, it was terrible. But another thing has come to mind too, Howard. And this is kind of interesting. I don't understand why Michael Jackson is on trial. Those kids who accused him, aren't even cute.
You don't think they're hot?
Incidentally, by the way, who do you think moves more in bed, Terry Schiavo or a Jewish chick?
That's sick.
Boy, you are edgy.
I don't know.
Did you use that on your show?
Did you do that on Carson one time?
Oh, yeah.
All I know is Michael Jackson looks like an emancipated African.
I did it with Karnak.
All right. So, Dave, it's good to have you here, certainly.
Thank you very much.
And when we come back, we're going to have quite the little contest going, my friends. David Letterman, are you going to be with us?
Sure. I just want to say one thing, Howard. There are a lot of homosexuals in Queens, but enough about the Mets.
David Letterman.
Carrying on about.
I like that.
All right. Let's take a break. Thanks to all our players at Stump the Perv.
Howard.
Yes, Dave? Dave Letterman with us?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I just greased my crotch on that last segment with that Ralph from the Sex Museum.
Hold it, Dave. I'm busy with Lisa Presley. You be quiet.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Evil Dave Letterman joined. Dave Letterman, great seeing you, buddy.
You know, I just want to say that last interview you had with Lisa Marie, and I've said this before, she's just beautiful. She's a stunning woman.
Right.
But I just wanted to ask her one question. You know, I wanted to let her know that, you know, I've dated blacks, too. I've done blacks, too. But, you know, now I know why Lisa Marie sang about dirty laundry, because after seeing her, I made a mess in my Fruit of the Looms.
You made a mess in your own laundry.
Any conversations about Nick Cage made my little Evil Dave stand at attention.
You know, you are so funny here, I got to say.
It's great here.
I felt like I had mirrors on my shoes.
Right. David Letterman, your show is on 11:35 tonight. And you remember who your guests are, or you don't know?
Oh, God, I don't know. It always changes.
Right.
Get bumped.
Changes every day?
Yeah. Right. By the way, what's Robert Blake's number? I had a fight with my wife last night, and I needed something taken care of. Maybe we'll get him on the show.
Right. That'll straighten her out.
Yeah.
No. Anything else going on?
Well, I don't know. We were trying sort of to get Whitney Houston on the show, but you know, I didn't tell you this, Howard, but this is true. You know, one time I kissed Whitney Houston's sweaty cheek, and I was high for about 6 days.
She's in rehab now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the sweat, though, could make you high.
Mike, you're on the air.
By the way, Howard, tell me the truth. Does this butt plug make my ass look huge?
Oh.
What do you think?
No, you look good.
You got your little monitors there. What do you think?
Yeah, you look pretty good in that butt plug.
Oh, man. Howard?
Yeah.
Why would you need child porn when the real thing's available? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've got to go destroy my computer.
Well, you're David Letterman. You can get any young boy you want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I was just going to say, you know, here's a hypothetical question. We're talking on this subject. If I rape Jessica Simpson and then tell her that she's just been punked, is that still rape?
Oh, yeah, David Letterman. Absolutely.
I don't know.
That's a show called Raped.
Could have saved that whole bit.
Yeah.
Howard?
Sure, Dave.
And I just want to say one thing.
David Letterman, everyone, tonight.
I'm feeling, and I shouldn't say this, but I feel bad for that. I say
you could save her life with that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. It's nourishment.
I say as long as there's at least one oracle that's working, don't pull the plug.
That's
Oracle?
Orifice.
How about orifice?
Try it again with the word orifice.
Somebody's playing with the lighting here.
Yeah, I know.
If an emancipated African has one oracle working.
Exactly.
The First Lady weighed in on the Terry.
Everyone in your life has a motive.
Right.
You know what we need to do, Howard? Let's just settle the matter. Have Terry's parents and husband, you know, call heads or tails, and the winner gets her.
Right.
There you go.
There you go. There's the solution.
Thank God for lighting.
Yeah, never mind this living will crap. Heads or tails.
Exactly.
Live or die.
I think you ought to get into nude modeling or something, personally.
They say that he once again appeared. What?
What'd you say, Dave?
No, I just wish to hell they'd stop publishing those sexy open mouth pictures, you know, photos of Terry. I feel so weird having sexual thoughts about that woman.
My, that turns you on?
Yeah.
Wow. You never talk about this stuff on your late night show.
Well, I can't.
All right.
That is an amazing libido, if you ask me.
Sexy open mouth photos?
Yeah.
You might have some problems.
Why don't we take a break?
Well, wait a minute.
Dave, let's hope that...
I was just going to say, you know, here's a hypothetical situation. F, marry, kill. Terry Schiavo, Siobhan the transsexual, Star Jones, and... No, wait a minute. That's too unbelievable. How about Terry Schiavo, Siobhan the transsexual, and a buffalo? What do you think?
A buffalo.
Yeah.
No, Star Jones. No, go with the first one, Star Jones. F, Mary, Kill. Terry Schiavo.
Yeah, Terry Schiavo.
Well, I'd probably take away Terry Schiavo because I put her out of her misery.
Right.
So you kill her.
But that means then I got to have sex or marry Star Jones.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll F Terry Schiavo.
Right.
I would get rid of Star Jones.
Kill her.
And I'd marry, who's the other one?
Siobhan the transsexual.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Well, what are you going to do
All right, I'd get rid of Siobhan.
Yeah.
I'd marry Terry Schiavo.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. And then I guess I'd have to F-star Joe.
You wouldn't sneak the buffalo in, huh?
Apparently, if you marry Terry Shiver, it won't change your life a bit.
Right, yeah, that's what I would do. And then I'd be very famous because I'd be married to Terry Shiver.
There you go.
Terry Shiver's the biggest star in the country right now.
I'd remove Terry Shiver's feeding tube, put it in Star Jones, and then kill myself.
Yeah, I never thought anybody'd be bigger than O.J., but Terry Shiver has succeeded.
Let me tell you something.
I'd put her in the movies. Right now, I swear to God, Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Terry's. Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something. I don't know about you guys, but I find, Terry Schiavo hot. I'd love to meet a woman, like her, who shuts up and doesn't talk about doesn't talk my damn ear off all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're saying.
All right. Howard, can I just say something?
Yes, Dave.
I just, before Robin goes on, I just want to say that you're very lucky to have her as a news lady because she has all that wonderful black star quality. She's got the talent of Oprah, the humor of Whoopi, and the knockers of Wheezy Jefferson.
Wow. That's a real compliment coming from you,
yeah.
Dave.
And by the way, is it okay if I sniff Robin's chair after the show? Because during the break, I turned up the thermostat in her booth, and I just want to make sure that she's extra moist by the end of the show.
Oh, she will be, believe me.
Her chest looked like two young black boys' heads that have been freshly shaven. You know what I'm saying?
I sort of know what you're saying.
I had to get that out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I felt that myself.
Are you done?
Yeah, he's done. Trust me, he's done.
I think Dave has
Like
the guts to say what we're all thinking.
Yeah. Well, I like that he's got a set of balls here anyway, and we look forward to your show tonight called Late Show, right, with David Letterman.
And by the way, Artie, you look horrible. I used to fantasize about spooning you naked, but now... Yeah. I just want to make one prediction here, and then I'm going to keep my mouth shut. In the year 2034, after the great race war, Howard, and after all the whites have defeated the mud people, my little Harry will lead the Aryan people to greatness. At least that's what, his fortune cookie said. We go to a white supremacist Chinese restaurant, and their egg foo young, delish.
All right. So you have a fortune cookie that says that little Harry will win the race war for all the white people.
He will lead the white people to
over the mud people.
For May sweeps.
Over the mud people. And he goes to a white supremacist
restaurant.
Well, that was close. At least you knew what he meant.
For May sweeps, yeah.
All right. Well, don't go to that restaurant anymore. Their predictions are very racist.
I know. I'm sorry. I have Crohn's disease. My doo-doo comes out looking like little penny crones.
Wow.
That might be the greatest reference I've ever heard in a joke.
Ever.
Well, there you go. All right, Robin, let's wrap up the news.
Before people knew him prominently because of the O.J. trial, he gained a reputation as an underdog champion, a champion for the little person.
Wait a second. Can we get to the white people news here a little bit?
Dave.
All right, I'm sorry.
Here's Sean P. Diddy Combs, who was once represented by Cochran. He says he'll miss him.
Do you think
Are you going to be on it?
Ellen DeGeneres is funny? Do you think Oprah's funny? Do you think Regis is funny? These people aren't funny.
I think Ellen DeGeneres has more talent in her right testicle than Jay Leno has an entire chin. By the way, Howard, did Gary use this mic today? It smells like it was dipped in a horse's rectum.
Oh, dear.
I just hope someone is going to be shaving Terry Schiavo's parts. I just can't stand a woman who has a jungle down there.
Well, I don't think she cares at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Dave says he cares.
Yeah.
If Terry Schiavo spoke any less, I think she was doing a Fred Norris impersonation. Every time Fred Norris wears a belly shirt, I get a wonderful tingle in my gravy pouch.
He does wear those belly shirts.
Yeah.
He loves it. Right.
Howard, I think I'm in love with Ronnie, the limo driver. There's just something about, angry hallway monitors who pretend to be Italian.
You like that about
him. By the way, Howard, can I just say one thing? Can I run my finger along the back of your neck? I think it would be so freaking hot. I can make you shiver in ways that you could never imagine.
Dave, are you gay?
Yeah, man, he's all over.
He's nice.
This ain't Disney here. Why not?
This is a different show.
Yeah. By the way, does anybody ever wonder what Marlon Brando's corpse must look like by now?
No.
It's not in the news?
No.
By the way, Howard, do you think Scott DePace would let...
I bet he would.
How about rest my balls? Speaking of baseball, Howard, I read that Anna Benson would sleep with the entire Mets team if her husband ever cheated. It's not that easy. I tried it once and only got through the starting pitchers before I lost all control of my bowels.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And that's what's happening.
All right.